check, check. Oh, hey. I was away from a couple of seconds, but I'm back. So we got the. I think I figured it out. It's not on our end. It's on the SPN end. Basically, the way that I have to do a different like wiring setup for these games. So the way that I plug the audio into the computer here is
Talk Radio 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com. The voice of Central Jersey sports presents all the action of the Somerset Patriots, Central Jersey's baseball team. Now, Somerset Patriots baseball.
A pleasant good afternoon and welcome to High Point, North Carolina. BB&T Point is the location of today's broadcast between the Somerset Patriots and the High Point Rockers. It is the third game of a four-game series. These two teams have split each of the first two games. It was High Point winning 5-1 2 nights ago, and it was the Patriots holding on for a 4-3 win last night. So another must-win game for Somerset as we come into today's ball game. Well, welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. My name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether it be on the voice of Central Jersey, 1450 WCTC, or whether it be on our SPN.TV family of networks. This is another must-win game for the Patriots. We said it last night. It reigns true again today. The Patriots entering tonight's ballgame. They've got 8 games left of the 2019 regular season, and they trail the High Point Rockers for the first wild card spot by 7 games, which means the wiggle room is very, very thin. In fact, so thin that if the High Point Rockers win today's ball game over the Somerset Patriots, it will eliminate Somerset from the first wild card spot in the Atlantic League. Now, it wouldn't fully eliminate them from the postseason because the tragic number against the York Revolution is currently at 3. That's coming into today, and the Revs still have a chance where they don't win the Freedom Division second half, and then that would potentially open up a spot. So a playoff spot isn't fully on the line for the Patriots again today, but it might as well be because with only 8 games left in the season, there's a lot that needs to go right for Somerset to get themselves into the postseason. That being said, last night was a big win for Somerset. They got 4 runs in the top of the first inning. In fact, the first 6 batters of the ballgame provided the 4 runs for the Somerset Patriots. First 4 batters all reached on base hits, including an RBI infield single from Jimmy Paredes, and then a couple of batters later, it was Alfredo Rodriguez with a bases-clearing 3-run double to left center field. And that gave Somerset a 4-0 lead, and that wound up being enough in last night's ballgame because they got another stellar start out of Liam O'Sullivan on the mound. O'Sullivan, who threw a complete game against this Rocker team last Sunday, the last time he played him, came onto the mound yesterday and wound up throwing 7 innings, allowed just 1 run on 3 hits. He struck out 4 batters. The Rockers did mount a comeback. They got a run in the bottom of the 6th inning to make it a 4-1 Patriots lead, and then in the bottom of the 9th, with O'Sullivan out of the game, Mike Antonini, the Patriot closer, came on, and Antonini wound up allowing 2 runs in the bottom of the 9th inning, including an opportunity for the Rockers with the tying run at third base and 2 out in the inning. Back-to-back 2-out RBI singles from Jared Mitchell and Steven Cardullo made it a 1-run ball game, but Antonini settled down. He got the number 3 batter for the Rockers, Hector Gomez, to line out to the shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez. That was the final out of the ball game, and it gave the Patriots a needed 4-3 win. They held on, and at least for one more day, kept their postseason hopes, at least for the first wild card spot, alive. So a big win last night for Somerset, but now this afternoon, it's another big spot for this team. They're going to be going up against Matt Sergey, a right-handed pitcher for the High Point Rockers, who also pitched recently against the Patriots the last time that these two teams faced. Sergey wound up going 3 innings, went 5 2/3 innings, allowing 3 runs. He got the win in that ballgame. That was last Saturday night, a week ago from yesterday. Meanwhile, the Patriots bring Zach Dodson on the mound, and this will be one of the biggest spots for Dodson in his early Somerset Patriots career. Dodson enters with a 2-2 record of 4.58 earned run average, and the Patriots are certainly going to need another stellar start out of the Southpaw in his first season with Somerset to try to keep things going against a Rockers team that certainly has a good lineup, and they have a lot of dangerous weapons in it. Again, 7 games back are the Patriots with 8 games remaining. The York Revolution are still very much in the thick of things, though they seem primed to win the second half Freedom Division Championship. And the New Britain Bees, who were just swept in a doubleheader at home against the Sugarland Skeeters yesterday. New Britain certainly within the thick of things for playoff positioning as well. A lot still to take place and a lot still to finalize in the Atlantic League as we get set pretty much for the final week of the 2019 regular season. Well, the Rockers have exited their dugout down the first base line. They are getting ready for the national anthem. The Patriots have left their dugout down the third base line as well, so we will step aside for our national anthem. When we come back, we'll go over the TD Bank starting lineups, and we will get ready for first pitch. It's Game 3 of a 4-game set between the Patriots and the Rockers. Coming your way next on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slamming hit. Come on and get patriotic.
Today's presentation of Somerset Patriots baseball is brought to you by Atlantic Health Systems, Brother, Diamond Nation, Flemington Car and Truck Country, Flemington Department Store, Fullerton Auto, Health Quest, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey Lottery, RWJ Barnabas Health, Valari Design, Northern New Jersey ROTC, T-Mobile, TD Bank.
It's a slamming hit. Come on, get patriotic.
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
And welcome back to BB&T Point. National anthem has concluded, and we are getting ready for first pitch between the Somerset Patriots and the High Point Rockers, Game 3 of a 4-game series between these two Liberty Division opponents. Let's go over the TD Bank starting lineup, and we will begin with your Somerset Patriots. They're managed by Brett Jody. He's assisted by Glenn Barker, John Hunton, and Mike Francoso. Scott Kelly leads off for the Patriots once again. It's now the 8th game in a row in which he has led off for Somerset. And he once again gets the start in center field as well. Actually make that 9 consecutive starts for Kelly in the leadoff spot. Will Kedger is the designated hitter. He bats second. Omar Rosario in left field batting third. The Raritan Building Services cleanup batter of the ballgame is Jimmy Paredes. He is the starting third baseman. He hits fourth for the Patriots. Michael Ullman bats fifth behind home plate. Edwin Espinal back in the lineup at first base hitting sixth. Teodoro Martinez in right field hits seventh. It's Alfredo Rodriguez at shortstop batting eighth. And Ray Navarro rounds up the order. He hits ninth as they work against Matt Sergey on the mound for the High Point Rockers tonight. Again, for Sergey, it's the second time that he's faced the Patriots pretty much in the last week. Overall, Sergey is 3-2 with a 3.43 earned run average. First year with the High Point Rockers, second year in the Atlantic League. He pitched for the Sugarland Skeeters last year. Over 39 and a third innings of work for Sergey in 2019. He has struck out 28 batters. He has walked 19, and opponents are hitting .215 against the righty on the season. So it'll be Sergey on the bump for the Rockers. And again, another important ball game here for the Somerset Patriots. We have beautiful weather down here in High Point, North Carolina. We've had some cloudy skies over the first couple of nights, but today, game time temperature 84 degrees. It's still partly cloudy, and the wind blowing in from left center field towards the infield. So a prime setting here in North Carolina for the third of a 4-game series between these two teams. And pretty much the middle point of this road trip for the Somerset Patriots. After tomorrow night, Somerset will hop on a plane and fly down to Sugarland, Texas for their final 3 road games of the 2019 season when they take on the Sugarland Skeeters. But before we get to that, we still have a couple of more games to play down here at BB&T Point, and we are about ready for baseball. Matt Sergey has finished throwing his warm-up pitches, and it is Scott Kelly who is stepping towards the plate for the Patriots to lead us off in this Sunday afternoon tilt. Game number 133 of a 140-game slate. Amazing that we're at this point, but here we are. Sergey works from the windup, And the first pitch of tonight's ball game is a fastball to Scott Kelly. It is taken upstairs, and we are underway. First pitch at 2:09 p.m. Eastern Time today. Sergey from the windup. Now the 1-0 to Kelly. That misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. The Rockers, for the first time in this series, are wearing their more traditional home uniforms. It's not a white, it's more of a silver-colored jersey with white and blue numbering and lettering as Kelly takes one low and in. 3 balls and no strikes. So it's that silver uniform for the Rockers today, along with a blue cap and a silver brim. Meanwhile, the Patriots in their traditional road gray uniforms, gray tops, gray pants, navy numbers, a red trim, navy cap, and a red brim. 3-0 from Sergey. Misses up and in, ball 4, and Scott Kelly has drawn a leadoff walk as the first batter of today's ball game. Kelly will take first base. That'll bring up Will Kenger, and we will set the defense for the High Point Rockers. In the outfield from left to right, it's Quincy Lattimore, Jared Mitchell, and Richie Schaefer. Along the infield, Michael Russell's the third baseman. Giovanni Alfonso back along the infield. He's at short. At second base, Tyler Ladendorf, the first baseman, Stephen Cardulo, and Matt Jones behind the dish. Will Kenger steps in, and the first pitch to Kenger, a fastball in for a called strike, 0-1. Kenger had a base hit in his first at-bat last night. Swung at the first pitch he saw from Craig Stem and lined a sharply hit single up the middle. Large lead for Kelly at first. A big secondary lead as Kenger swings and lifts one foul over the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Somerset got off to a hot start last night. They scored 4 runs in the top of the first inning to take an early 4-0 lead. They also scored a run in the top of the first inning Friday night in the series opener down here in North Carolina. Kenger behind the count. Here's the 0-2. It misses up and away. So a 1 ball and 2 strike count. Patriots only briefly held a 1-0 lead Friday night, eventually lost that ball game 5-1. In fact, of the 5 runs that Somerset scored in this series, all of them have come in the first inning. 1-2. Misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 first inning run Friday night, 4 first inning runs last night. And that's provided all of the damage done by Somerset in this series. Friday night it wasn't enough. Last night it was enough in a 4-3 Patriot win. Kelly off of first, 2-2. Up and in. Kenger spins out of the way, and that runs the count full. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. With a runner at first, nobody's out. We're in the top of the first inning, just underway. 3rd game of a 4-game series between the Patriots and the Rockers. Infield plays at a double play depth. Third baseman Michael Russell is well off the line. Bit of a shift on for the Rockers against the left-handed hitting Kenger. Kelly goes, and the pitch misses up and away. Ball 4. That is back-to-back walks allowed by Matt Sergey to begin today's ballgame. First, a 4-pitch walk to Scott Kelly. Now, Will Kenger had fallen behind in the count 0-2 and works his way back and draws a free pass as well. So the Patriots will have 2 on with nobody out. Look, the last time that Sergey played the Patriots, he struggled with his command as well. He walked 5 batters over 5 2/3 innings. That came a week ago to the day yesterday. Now Omar Rosario at the plate, and the first pitch taken for a called strike, 0-1. Sergey only 19 walks over 39 1/3 innings this season entering tonight, but again, 5 walks his last start. 0-1 from the righty. Rosario swings and hits the ball well out to center field, but Mitchell has it lined up. He backpedals towards the warning track, shades down, makes the catch. Kelly tags from second. He'll advance to third. Kenger holds at first base. Rosario hit the ball well, but it was into the deepest part of the ballpark at straightaway center. So now the Patriots with runners on the corners. There's 1 away. We're in the top of the first inning. Still scoreless between Somerset and High Point. Now Jimmy Paredes, who has an RBI in the first inning in each of the first 2 games of this series. A 2-out RBI double Friday night, And then an RBI infield single on a comebacker that hit off against rocker pitcher Craig Stem last night. Now he steps in with runners at first and third, one away. First pitch. Paredes swings and rips it down the right field line, foul, into the stands. And fortunately, in an empty row, sandwiching 2 full rows. It looked like the fans that were located in those rows were certainly not ready for that Paredes line drive that was foul, but fortunately everybody seems to be all right. One of the fans has a souvenir, and it's an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Paredes swings and launches this one deep in the air to right towards the scoreboard, and there it goes! Jimmy Paredes with a 3-run home run in the top of the first inning. It's his 11th home run of the season, and for the 3rd straight game, the Patriots have struck first early. A 3-spot in the top of the first, a no doubt about it blast towards the top of the scoreboard in right field from Jimmy Paredes, and Somerset leads 3-0. That is now the 3rd straight game in which Paredes has had an RBI in the top of the first inning. 3rd straight game the Patriots have scored a run in the top of the third. The top of the first, rather. Last night it was a 4-spot. Today it's a 3-spot. Here's Michael Ullman. And he takes a pitch for a called strike, 0-1. So 3-0, Patriots leading. Jimmy Paredes ripped the first pitch he saw from Sergei foul, as Ullman slices this one foul, 0-2. And then the next pitch, made no mistake about it. There's a tall scoreboard in right field here at BB&T Point, and that one just went a little bit to the right of the scoreboard, but had it hit it, it would have been at the very top. Paredes crushed it, and he knew it off the bat. So 3-0 Somerset, 1 out, nobody on. Now the 0-2 to Michael Ullman. Swing and a hard hit line drive foul down the third base line and out of play. Well, Paredes has hit very well here at BB&T Point, and he has hit well against the High Point Rockers this season. He had a multi-home run game in this ballpark earlier this year. And once again, power on display today. As Ullman takes a breaking ball a little off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Paredes' 2 home run game against the Rockers down here came back on July 7th. That is now his 5th home run against High Point this year, and this is the 12th game in which Paredes has played against the Rockers. 1-2. Ullman takes a bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 walks and a blast have put the Patriots ahead. Infield plays back with 1 away against Ullman. The second baseman, Tyler Ladendorf, is very deep at second base with the turf field here. Ball can roll rather quickly. 2-2, comes inside and hits him. Fastball got away from Sergei. It came inside to the right-handed hitting Ullman, hit him on the front sort of tricep. And the Patriots, another base runner. 2 walks in the inning from Sergei, and now a hit by pitch as well. As a runner at first with 1 away, we're in the top of the first inning, and it's a 3-0 Patriot lead. That'll bring up Edwin Espinal. And Sergei will work from the stretch with a runner at first. First pitch. Espinal takes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. The umpires for today's ball game, behind home plate is Nate Caldwell, at first base Derek Moshe, and the third base umpire Vincent Kretzer. Espinal steps in. He did not play last night for the Patriots. A .251 batter with 7 home runs, 59 RBI. And he takes the fastball from Sergei low. 2 balls and no strikes. And Sergei has just simply struggled with his command to this point. Ullman off of first base. A short lead held on by Cardullo. 2-0. This is up and in. 3 balls and no strikes. Well, Sergei now, after that pitch, has now thrown 23 pitches in this inning. Only 9 of them have been for strikes. He's behind in the count. Now the 3-0 to Espinal. Takes all the way, and it misses low and in, ball 4. Third walk allowed of the inning by Sergei. 3 walks, a hit by pitch, And a 3-run home run from Jimmy Paredes has the Patriots with runners at first and second, still one away. And now Teodoro Martinez, he is the 7th batter of the inning for the Patriots. He steps in. Already a 3-0 Patriot lead. Martinez, a .210 batter on the year with 4 home runs and 18 RBI. He's got Ullman off of second, Espinal off of first. Sergey struggling mightily. Infield at double play depth, first pitch. Martinez takes low and away, 1-0. And no movement, well, no throwing yet in the Rocker bullpen, but a couple of their pitchers have already stood up and started to walk around a bit. Early struggles from their righty. 1-0. Martinez gets a pitch he likes, fouls it off to the backstop. 1 ball and 1 strike. So the Patriots now leading 3-0. They have an 8-0 run margin in the first inning of this series. They've gotten off to hot starts. It's just about holding those leads now. 1-0. A 1-1 rather. Is topped foul by Martinez. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Teo was not in the lineup last night for the Patriots. He did play Friday night when 0 for 3 from the plate and reached once on a fielder's choice. And now, some movement in the Rocker bullpen. There's 1 out in the top of the first inning, and the Rockers are already getting a relief pitcher ready. It's Chris Pennell. 1-2 to Martinez, taken low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pennell tossed an inning of relief last night for High Point, and he's been used as a spot starter throughout the season, and he's already begun throwing, and Sergey's command has eluded him to this point. It's a 3-0 Patriot lead, runners at first and second. Now the 2-2 to Martinez, fouled to the backstop, and Martinez stays alive. Well, High Point does have a pretty good bullpen. There's a lot of strong arms in the pen, including a couple of former Patriots, but you don't want to tap into that bullpen and get somebody throwing when there's only been 1 out recorded in the ballgame. 2-2. Fouled off again. And Martinez fighting against Sergey and keeping that Sergey pitch count elevated. It's been a long turn at bat for Martinez, as he's about to see pitch number 7. Here it is. This one lined deep towards left field. Lattimore back to the warning track at the wall. He makes the catch. And Ullman will stop at second base. Martinez just missed. Well, it would have been a 3-run home run. He hit that ball well out to the wall in left field. But Lattimore just had enough space. And now there's 2 away in the top of the first inning. Still a 3-0 Patriot lead. Still Ullman at second. Still Espinal at first. And here's Alfredo Rodriguez, the number 8 batter for the Patriots in this inning. And it was Rodriguez who helped put the Patriots ahead last night in the first. And the first pitch here to Alfredo misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. Now Rodriguez swings and shoots one into center field. That's a base hit. Ullman's going to be waved home around third. The throw comes home, but it's not in time. Now they'll throw to third, and Espinal caught in a rundown. He is chased down by Michael Russell, and the inning is over. But that's a 2-out RBI single for Alfredo Rodriguez, and it makes it a 4 spot for the Patriots in the top of the first inning. Second straight night in which the Patriots have posted 4 runs in the first. They lead 4-0. We'll head to the bottom of the first on SPN.TV. 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
As a personal trainer, I thrive on guiding my clients to good health. When I was told I needed both hips replaced, I turned to the network of experts at Atlantic Health System. I was able to see my orthopedic surgeon in Sparta, right near my home, and received exceptional care at Morristown Medical Center for my surgery. I was able to teach, motivate, and inspire again.
Where you go for orthopedic care matters.
Atlantic Health System, because every moment is a moment that matters.
Looking for a home remodeling company with a lot of experience? You'll love what Bellari has to offer. love your home. Bellari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit BellariNJ.com to learn more today.
And welcome back for the bottom of the first inning. A 4 spot for the Patriots in the top of the first, second straight game in which the Patriots have plated 4 runs in the first inning. They lead 4-0. Let's set the TD Bank starting lineup for the hosting High Point Rockers. Tonight they are managed by Jamie Keefe, assisted by Frank Viola. It is Jared Mitchell leading off, followed by Steven Cardullo and Hector Gomez in the bottom of the first inning. Quincy Lattimore hits 4th, Richie Schaefer 5th, Michael Russell 6th. It's Tyler Ladendorf batting 7th. Hitting 8th is Matt Jones, and Giovanni Alfonso rounds up the order. He hits 9th as they work against Zach Dodson on the mound for the Patriots today. He has been spotted a 4-0 lead. Dodson, a 6'2", 190-pound lefty, 29-year-old Texas native. He's 2-2 on the year with a 4.58 earned run average. 35 1/3 innings of work for Dodson this year. He has struck out 21 batters. He has walked 12. And opponents are hitting .277 against the lefty on the year. So Dodson will work from the windup. It is the left-handed hitting Jared Mitchell to lead off in the first pitch. That one taken for a called strike, 0-1. 4 runs on 2 hits for the Patriots. In their top of the first inning, there were no errors, and 2 runners were left on base. As Mitchell swings, attacks this one, and skies it out to shallow left field. Patriots shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez backpedals, settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So we'll set the defense for the Somerset Patriots in the bottom of the first. In the outfield, it's Olmo Rosario in left, Scott Kelly in center, Teodoro Martinez in right. Along the infield, Jimmy Paredes is the third baseman. At shortstop, it's Alfredo Rodriguez. Second baseman's Ray Navarro. Edwin Espinal at first. And behind home plate doing the catching for Somerset this afternoon is Michael Ullman. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Steven Cardullo. Dodson from the windup in the first pitch. Cardullo swings and misses on a breaking ball. And it's an 0-1 count. This is the 7th start of the season for Zach Dodson, and it is the first time he's going up against the Rockers. As Cardullo swings and misses again. Another breaking ball out in front. No balls and 2 strikes. And Dodson's performed quite well against teams the first time that he's faced them this year. 0-2. Just misses off the plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's faced the Long Island Ducks a couple of times, and Dodson's worst start of the season came the second time he faced the Ducks. As Cardullo swings, grounds 1 to third. It's gobbled up by Paredes. His throw to first base. The stretch made by Espinal. It's in time, and there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first inning, and the Patriots are leading 4-0. That'll bring Hector Gomez to the plate. So certainly a lot of optimism around Zach Dodson's start this evening. Well, this afternoon. First time the Rockers are seeing him. Dodson, a relative neophyte to the Atlantic League. First pitch to Hector Gomez, swung on and lined to center field, and Scott Kelly will play it on a bounce. With a 4-run lead, Kelly thought about making an aggressive move to try to catch that one on the fly, but instead let it bounce in front of him. And Hector Gomez, who has had a very strong series, is aboard with a 2-out base hit. Gomez was 3 for 4 Friday night. He was 1 for 5 last night. He came to the plate in the bottom of the 9th inning with an opportunity to tie the ball game with the tying run at third and 2 out, but he lined out to end the night. Now at the plate, taking the first pitch is Quincy Lattimore. 1 ball and no strikes. Lattimore, a .259 batter with 21 home runs and 66 RBI. Gomez off of first, held on by Espinal, kicks and fires. And Lattimore takes a strike. 1-1. Last time that Dodson was on the mound for the Patriots, it was in an 11-5 win for Somerset against the Sugarland Skeeters last week. 1-1. bouncer, left side. Coming in is the shortstop Rodriguez. He fields, gets it onto first. And that is a scoreless inning for Zach Dodson. No runs on a hit, no errors, and one runner left on base. We're through one, and it's a 4-0 Patriot lead on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
It's time to celebrate with a birthday party at a Somerset Patriots game. Introducing our exclusive Domino's All-Star birthday packages for the upcoming season. Got a kid you want to have remember a special birthday for years to come? Well, the Patriots have 3 different kid-specific birthday packages that'll make their next birthday the most memorable one yet. Book a party package and upper box seating, enjoy an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet in the NJM picnic area, or elevate your party into a fun-themed private suite uniquely designed for kids. Every Patriots party also comes with a crowd rendition of Happy Birthday with the birthday child on the field, a birthday t-shirt, an autographed baseball, and birthday invitations. Contact our group sales department for more information on how to celebrate a birthday in style today.
Looking for a great deal on a new car? Hit a home run with all the great deals available now at your Tri-State Ford dealer. Proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Hey fans, all season long, the Patriots have teamed up with AARP New Jersey to offer its members discounted tickets to every Sunday home game. Just mention the code Patriots3 and that you're an AARP member to get a 50% ticket discount to any Sunday home game. Again, visit aarp.org today for more information on how you can become a member. AARP, real possibilities. It's the top of the second inning. Somerset leading 4-0 over the High Point Rockers. My name's Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's broadcast. Mike Lawrence running our WCTC boards over in Somerset. Matt Sergey threw 33 pitches in the top of the first. He's back on the bump for the second. Ray Navarro leads off, and the first pitch to Navarro taken for a called strike, 0-1. It'll be Navarro, the number 9 batter in the Patriot order, followed by Scott Kelly and Will Kenger in the top of the second. 0-1. Navarro swings, skies the ball out to center field, but it's right at Jaron Mitchell. Barely has to move, and the Rocker center fielder makes the catch for the first out of the inning. 1 out, nobody on, and we'll move back to the top of the order with Scott Kelly. Patriots got a pair of walks to begin the top of the first. It was first Kelly, then Will Kenger. And then a couple of batters later, Jimmy Paredes brought both of them home and himself with a 3-run home run. And then later in the inning, Somerset rallied again, culminating in a 2-out RBI single from Alfredo Rodriguez to make it a 4-0 Patriot lead. First pitch now to Kelly, and that one in for a called strike, 0-1. Kelly drew a 4-pitch walk in his first at-bat. But now we'll see how this works out for Somerset throughout the remainder of this ball game. 0-1 from Sergey. Misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Friday night, as we already mentioned, the Patriots got a first inning run and then didn't score the rest of the way and only got 1 runner into scoring position after that first inning run. 1-1 to Kelly. Check swing on a breaking ball. They look towards first base, but Derek Moshe says that he didn't go around. 2 balls and 1 strike. And then last night for the Patriots, they scored 4 runs in the first inning, but then didn't score the rest of the way and didn't get another runner into scoring position the rest of the way. 2-1. Kelly swings, grounds the ball to short. Alfonso in front of it, fields cleanly, fires onto first base, and there's 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Will Kenger. So while last night Somerset, the 4-run first was enough, still over their final 8 innings of the ball game, they only recorded 1 hit, and they only had 2 men reach safely. A hit by pitch and a 2-out single. That was it through the final 8 innings last night. And The combination of strong starting pitching from Liam O'Sullivan, and then Luis Cruz and Mike Antonini holding on to give the Patriots the win. First pitch to Kenger misses low and in, 1 ball and no strikes. So certainly today another new day and another new opportunity for the Patriots. They have a 4-0 early lead for the second straight night. As the Kenger pops up the 1-0 behind home plate. It's the catcher, Matt Jones, sheds the mask, locates the ball, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So Sergey bounces back. He threw 33 pitches in the first inning, gave up 4 runs. In the second, he only throws 8 pitches and works a 1-2-3 inning. Still 4-0 Somerset will go down to the bottom of the second on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Alpine Business Systems is a leading provider of information systems and services. Visit Alpine Business Systems at www.alpinebiz.com. Alpine Business Systems, the official IT provider of the Somerset Patriots. Zach Dodson on the mound. Bottom of the second. First pitch swinging is Richie Schaefer, and he grounds a base hit through the left side of the infield. A leadoff single for the Rockers, their second hit of the ball game. And Schaefer aboard to begin the bottom of the second. Zach Dodson threw 10 pitches in the bottom of the first inning, gave up a 2-out base hit to Hector Gomez, but that was all the damage done against the Patriot lefty. So now with a runner at first base, nobody out, here's Michael Russell. First pitch. Russell takes a fastball, that one called a strike, 0-1. 4 runs, 2 hits for Somerset. No runs, 2 hits for the Rockers. Short lead off of first base for Schaefer, who only has 1 stolen base and 1 attempt on the year. 0-1. Hit in the air, down the right field line, slicing foul, heading towards the stands. And it makes its way foul. And Russell falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Keep our eye on all of the scores around the Atlantic League today. We were the second to last game to get underway. Now every game is fully underway. 0-2 to Russell, swinging a ground ball, hit foul down the third base line. The Lancaster Barnstormers hosting the York Revolution for the final game of their 3-game set. That one tied 3-aside in the bottom of the 5th inning. New Britain Bees hosting the Sugarland Skeeters, and that's a 1-1 ball game in the top of the 4th. Runner at first, nobody out. Now the 0-2. Poked in the air, shallow center field. Scott Kelly has to race in. Ray Navarro goes back, and Navarro makes an over-the-shoulder catch. What a play by Navarro. Shades of football season. Hustling back over the shoulder, makes a basket catch, and retreated into first base goes Richie Schaefer. That's 1 loud out in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Not an easy chance at all for Ray Navarro. Pretty much full speed, sprinting back towards shallow center field. And he had to make the over-the-shoulder catch and bobbled the ball a little bit when it fell into the basket of his glove on his left hand. Now 1 out. And the first pitch from Dodson to Tyler Ladendorf misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. He bobbled the ball, and then it kind of snow-coned towards the edge of his glove as well, but ultimately Navarro was able to hold on. It was an impressive first out of the inning. Now the 1-0. Ladendorf swings and hits the ball well out to center field. Tail in right center. Kelly a long way to run. He's called off by Martinez, who makes the catch. And back to first base goes Schaefer, 2 away. Ladendorf gave that ball a ride out to right center field, but Kelly was ultimately called off by the Patriot right fielder Teodoro Martinez. He made the catch on the run, maybe about 10 feet shy of the warning track. So there's 2 outs, still a runner at first. We're in the bottom of the second. Patriots leading 4-0. And now the catcher, Matt Jones. He steps in as he'll work against Dotson. Runner at first, first pitch. Jones takes a called strike, nothing in 1. Jones a .217 batter now on the year. He had a strong game against the Patriots Friday night, was not in the lineup yesterday, certainly anticipating being the catcher for today's earlier game. Went 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored Friday. He swings through a breaking ball here and quickly falls behind, 0-2. Dotson gave up a leadoff single to Richie Schaefer, but a couple of strong defensive plays by the Patriots have put 2 outs on the board. And now Dotson will work from the stretch, stares towards first, kicks and fires, and Jones swings and misses, strike 3. Or did he just get a piece of it? Oh, I thought that he had swung on and missed, but Jones, I guess, just got a piece of that pitch to foul it off. Ullman came up with the ball from his crouch and started walking back towards the Patriots dugout, but it was, I guess, ruled a foul tip. Very hard for me to tell all the way down here in the right field corner. About 300 feet away from home plate, but so it goes. So Jones still at the plate, and Dotson looking towards the first base umpire, Derek Moshe, asking maybe there was a bit of an appeal that they could have had. Maybe they should have looked towards first. And instead, still an 0-2 count. Large lead at first for Schaefer. Dotson throws over. Did they get him? No, Schaefer just gets back in. No even safe call made by the first base umpire, Moshe. He kept both of his arms down to the side of his body. 0-2. Swing and a miss. This time, Ullman hangs on. That's strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs for the Rockers. That's the first strikeout of the night for Zach Dodson. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Through 2, Patriots lead 4-0 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
For over 85 years, in every county across the state, we've protected the health of New Jersey, covering families and businesses through life's big moments and the small ones. Because we don't just work here, we live here too. Over 5,000 local employees, all with the same purpose, taking care of you.
Welcome back to BB&T Point. If you need help during the game or have any questions, you can simply text us. Text 908-252-0700 so we can help you. Again, 908-252-0700 so we can help you. Do you or a loved one need help for mental health or addiction illness but don't know where to start? Visit carrierclinic.org and click on the What to Do icon to get the help that you need. Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. 4-0, Somerset leads. We're in the top of the third inning. Matt Sergey back on the mound for the Rockers. His first pitch, that's taken for a called strike with the right-handed hitting Omar Rosario at the plate. 0-1. 4 runs, 2 hits for Somerset. No runs, 2 hits for High Point. Third game of a 4-game series. Rockers took the first one. Patriots took last night as that one misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sergey works quickly from the windup. Now the 1-1. Rosario swings, rips it out to right field, misplaying it, but still making the catch is Richie Schaefer. Couple of steps in was Schaefer, then had to race back, leaped in the air, caught the ball over the shoulder, and saved an extra base hit. Sharply hit line drive from Rosario, and Schaefer does well to recover and make the play for the first out of the inning. So there's 1 out, nobody on, and now Jimmy Paredes will step in. Paredes, a 3-run home run in his first at-bat. He already has a multi-home run game at BB&T Point this season. First pitch, swinging for the fences, and he comes up empty on a fastball, 0-1. Paredes' 3-run shot in the first inning hit near the top of the scoreboard in right field, and it gave the Patriots a 3-0 lead. They eventually put a 4 spot on the board in the first as Paredes takes a bouncer low. 1 ball and 1 strike. That curveball not very close from Matt Sergey. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sergey bounced back, threw 8 pitches in the second inning after he threw 33 pitches in the first. Settles in against the switch-hitting Paredes batting left-handed. Now takes his time, a couple of breaths. Here's the 1-1. That misses up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Alongside the 4 runs that Sergey allowed in the first inning, he also walked 3 batters and hit 1 with a pitch. The command simply was not there early for Sergey as Paredes takes this one off the plate. Now 3 balls and 1 strike. And again, the last time the Patriots played him, Sergey walked 5 batters. That was a season high. 3-1 on its way to Paredes. Swing and a hard hit ground ball past the first baseman Cardullo and into right field. A diving chance from the Rocker first baseman, but Paredes beats him with a sharply hit ground ball. And that's Paredes' second hit of the ball game and a 1-out base runner for Somerset in the top of the third. So Paredes 2 for 2. 3-run home run in the first, a base hit in the third. And now Michael Ullman will step in. He was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Came around to score on the 2-out RBI single from Alfredo Rodriguez. 4-0 Somerset. 1 on, 1 out. We're in the top of the third. And here's Michael Ullman. First pitch. Sergey gets it across the plate. That's called a strike. 0-1. Not as strong of a crowd at BB&T Point today as we had yesterday. Close to a sellout last night here. 3,500 fans announced. 0-1. Ullman laid on a fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, this ballpark only holds a little over 4,100, so 3,500 as an announced crowd is actually a pretty good crowd here at BB&T Point. They had back-to-back fireworks shows here, and the final weekend of home games in this ballpark in 2019 regular season. 0-2. This is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, it actually should be... Yeah, 1 ball. I thought it was a 1-1 count. Scoreboard said otherwise. We'll see. Now the pitch to Ullman. That one taken low. So the scoreboard here reads 2 balls and 2 strikes. With a runner at first and 1 away in the top of the third. Patriots leading 4-0. This, again, today rather, the second to last home game for the Rockers in the 2019 season. Runner takes off, Ullman swings and misses. Paredes slides feet first into second base safely. The ball rolls into center field, and Paredes holds at second base. He does not advance from there. Ullman set down swinging, but it's a stolen base for Jimmy Paredes, his 3rd stolen base of the season. And now the Patriots with a runner in scoring position, but 2 away, top of the third. That's the first strikeout of the game for Sergey. So now at the plate is Edwin Espinal. Sergey comes set, checks Paredes at second base, kicks and fires. Espinal swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Paredes now 3 for 3 in stolen base attempts on the year. Got a really good jump off of Sergey, and wasn't a terrible throw from Jones. It was a little short of the second base bag, but Paredes still would have been safe regardless. Now Sergey steps off momentarily to steer Paredes back towards second. Infield could play back with 2 away. Sergey takes his time, comes set. Glove rests at the belt, kicks and fires. And the 0-1 called a strike. The throw goes down to second base behind Paredes, but he takes off for third, and there's no throw to third. That's a stolen base for Jimmy Paredes, his second stolen base of the inning. And that's just a veteran play there from the former major leaguer. Took a hard secondary lead off of second, baited the throw from Matt Jones that went to second base, and once Jones threw to second, Paredes immediately took off, sprinted for third, and there was no chance for the Rockers to get him there. So runner at third, but an 0-2 hole. Here's the pitch. Paredes slices it foul to stay alive. So a base hit for Paredes. 2 stolen bases in the inning. He's off of third with 2 out. Espinal at the plate. Behind in the count 0-2. Edwin drew a walk in his first at bat. Right-handed hitter against the righty Sergey. Now the 0-2. Breaking ball, and it just misses low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So already a pretty complete game for Jimmy Paredes. He's got a 3-run home run. He's got 2 hits. He now has 2 stolen bases as well. And he's 90 feet away from home. Somerset up by 4 runs. And now Sergey will step off as he works to get on the same page with his catcher, Matt Jones. Infield plays very back against Espinal. 0-2. Swing and a hot shot line drive into left field. That's a base hit. On a couple of bounces, gets through the left side. Paredes scores from third. That's a 2-out RBI single from Edwin Espinal. And it's now a 5-0 Patriot lead in the top of the third. 2-out, 2-strike hitting from El Poco. His 60th run batted in of the season. That is second on the team. And the Patriots open up a 5-0 lead over the Rockers. Now Teodoro Martinez steps in, first pitch. And that misses in on the hands. 1 ball and no strikes. So the Paredes 2 stolen bases certainly plays a large role in the Patriots getting their 5th run of the ball game. 1-0. Misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. And now Teodoro Martinez, who narrowly missed a 3-run home run in his first at-bat, he steps in. 2-0. Fouled off over the backstop and out of play. 2 balls and a strike. Martinez hit one out to the wall in left field. It came with 2 on back in the first inning. But Quincy Lattimore made the catch right up against the fence. Espinal at first. Sergey comes set, 2-1. Swing and a line drive over the shortstop Alfonso and into center field. A base hit for Teodoro Martinez. That's the 3rd hit of the inning for the Somerset Patriots. Now the 5th hit tonight. And the Patriots with runners at first and second, they have hit Sergey hard. And now movement once again brewing in the Rocker bullpen. Sergey had an 8-pitch top of the second inning to bounce back after allowing 4 runs in the first, but he's allowed a run here in the third, and now 2 on, 2 out. Alfredo Rodriguez swings, and he shoots a base hit into right field. Espinal is going to be waved around third. Schaefer up with the ball. His throw comes home, and it's offline, and a head-first dive into home. Espinal is safe. That's a 2-out RBI single for Alfredo Rodriguez, and now a 6th spot for the Patriots. They lead 6-0 in the third. Oh, Espinal will have a lot of smiling Patriot faces, and as he gets back into Somerset's dugout down the third base line. He barreled his way towards home and then dove head first into the bag, into home plate rather, safely. And the Patriots lead. Now Martinez also went first to third on the play, so he's at third base, and Ray Navarro swings at the first pitch, pops it up along the infield. Third baseman comes in. That's Michael Russell. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. However, the Patriots put 2 more runs on the board in the top of the third inning. It's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 runners are left on base. The Patriots, they lead 6-0. We're through the top of the third on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new Hit Family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes, because anything can happen in Jersey.
Bottom of the third inning from BB&T Point. The Somerset Patriots now in front of the High Point Rockers 6-0. 2 more runs in the top of the third inning for the Patriots. They have 6 runs today already, over 6 hits as well. Scoreboard here is wrong. It says 6 runs on 4 hits, but it's 6 runs on 6 hits for the Patriots. And we move to the bottom of the third. Zach Dodson will come back on the mound for Somerset. Matt Sergey, the Rockers starting pitcher, is at 65 pitches through 3 innings. He might be done as Chris Pennell starts to get loose again. Meanwhile, Zach Dodson has only thrown 21 pitches over his first 2 innings. And the first pitch here to Giovanni Alfonso is taken for a called strike, 0-1. Dodson working quickly, 0-1. Breaking ball, misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It'll be the number 9 batter, Giovanni Alfonso, followed by Jared Mitchell and Stephen Cardulo in the bottom of the third. 1-1 from the lefty. Sliced foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Alfonso, a .238 batter on the year. No home runs. 28 runs batted in. Dodson stares towards home. Kicks and fires. Line drive to second off the leaping glove of Navarro and into right field. Ray Navarro nearly picked that one off, but instead a hard-hit line drive deflects off the leaping glove of the 5'10" Patriot second baseman. And that's another leadoff single for the Rockers. They got a leadoff single from Richie Schaefer in the bottom of the second inning, did not score. The third hit of the game for High Point, so they've had their opportunities early against Dodson. But Dodson has worked quickly, and he has worked around a couple of base hits to this point. So runner at first, nobody out. Back to the top of the order. Here's Jared Mitchell, left-handed batter against the southpaw Dodson. First pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back, and it misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Mitchell popped out to shallow left field in his first at-bat on a play made by Somerset shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez. Now the 1-0, it misses inside. Mitchell jackknifes out of the way. 2 balls and no strikes. Jarrett had a 2-home run performance in Friday night's ball game and had a 2-out RBI single in the bottom of the 9th inning last night. That played its role into bringing the Rockers 1 run shy of a 9th inning comeback. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0 against Dotson. The pitch, that's out of the zone. Now 3 balls and no strikes. Dotson has not yet walked a batter. He has allowed 3 base hits. He has also struck out 1. He has also not allowed a base runner to reach second yet, 3-0. Mitchell takes all the way, and that drops in for a called strike, 3-1. Just 12 walks over 35 1/3 innings for Dotson entering this ballgame. He's been pretty good with his command. 3-1. Swing and a ground ball. That one hit foul down the first base line. And Dotson's worked his way back. That's run the count full against the former Skeeter. Also, Mitchell, a former York Revolution, had a number of impressive years with York. It was a bit of a question as to why York didn't want to bring him back for 2019. He had played so well for that team. Runner at first, nobody out, and Dotson will throw over. Not a very large lead at first base for Giovanni Alfonso, but he was leaning towards second a bit, which was enough to convince Dotson, you know what, I'm just going to throw over. Might as well just check in. And now Dotson steps off. Giovanni Alfonso has 12 steals and 19 attempts on the year. He's held on by Edwin Espinal. From the stretch, 3-2. Called strike 3. Mitchell keeps the bat on his shoulders. He is frustrated as he spins away from the left-handed batter's box. That's a called third strike. Second strikeout of the ball game for Zach Dodson, and there's one away in the bottom of the 3rd. Well, it's tough for me to exactly tell all the way down here in right field how close that pitch was, but we do have our automated balls and strikes system. So Mitchell's frustrations with ABS, not home plate umpire, Nate Caldwell, as the first pitch to Stephen Cardulo misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1 out with a runner at first base. Dodson kicks and fires, and Cardulo takes inside. Ullman thought about a snap throw down to first base. He reached back and tried to cock a throw towards first, but the ball popped out of Ullman's hand on the transfer, something that Ullman's actually struggled a bit with throughout the course of the season. But Alfonso wasn't going anywhere. He thought about taking off from first once the ball eluded Ullman, but ultimately decided not to. Probably the smart decision there from the former Duck. Alfonso, another lead off of first base. Dodson comes set. And the pitch to Cardulo, a line drive hit to left field. It falls in front of Rosario. That's a base hit. Second hit of the inning for the Rockers. Alfonso over to second, and High Point with runners at first and second base. 1 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Well, Dodson working with a far slower pace so far in this inning than he previously had in his first 2. Of course, Alfonso a threat to take off from first base. One of the reasons why Dodson might have been working a little bit slower. That's now Alfonso at second, Cardulo at first. Here's Hector Gomez. First pitch, taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. Gomez had a base hit on a line drive to center field in his first at bat. He's 1 for 1. Infield at double play depth against Gomez. The pitch, swing and a ground ball hit towards third. Could be 2. Paredes to Navarro, and the throw is not made to first base. Navarro eats the throw instead. Gomez runs well, so it's just a fielder's choice. Alfonso advances over to third, but Cardulo out at second on a 5-4 putout, and Gomez reaches on the fielder's choice. So there's 2 away now in the bottom of the 3rd inning, still a 6-0 Patriot lead. And the cleanup batter for the Rockers steps in. It's Quincy Lattimore, first pitch. Swing and a hard hit line drive to center field. Kelly races over to his left. He dives and he can't make the play. It goes over him and hops to the wall. It'll bring home 2 runs. Lattimore turns second. He's into third base standing. That's a 2-out, 2-run triple for the Rocker left fielder. High Point's on the board. It's now a 6-2 ball game. Kelly went for the all-or-nothing dive on that one and came up empty. He sprinted over to his left into right center field, leaped towards the ball, but it wound up maybe about 3 or 4 feet above his glove. Lattimore over to third. The Rockers are on the board. It's a 6-2 score. And now Richie Schaefer steps in. First pitch from the lefty Dodson. Breaking ball. And that one misses. 1 ball and no strikes. So High Point responds after the Patriots put 2 runs up in the top of the third. And Schaefer swings, hits the ball in the air, shallow center. Scott Kelly races in, shades down, lines it up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 runs home for the Rockers on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. High Point back in this ball game. It's now 6-2 Somerset through 3 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Hey kids, would you like to join the Somerset Sluggers Kids Club? Then go to SomersetPatriots.com, find the Sluggers tab, and find out more information on how you could become a member. The Patriots would like to thank Children's Specialized Hospital for their support of the 2019 Somerset Sluggers Kids Club. Diamond Nation, located in Flemington, New Jersey, is the premier baseball and softball facility in the Northeast and is home to the Jack Cuss Baseball and Jenny Finch Softball Academies. Visit us at DiamondNation.com today. It's a new pitcher in the ballgame for the High Point Rockers. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Somerset leads 6-2. And that's Sergey is done after 3 innings. Chris Pinnell is the new pitcher. He'll face Scott Kelly, who drops a bunt on the first pitch, rolls it down the third baseline. Barehanded pick by Russell, and he throws it to first to beat Kelly. What a play. That is a highlight reel play by Rocker third baseman Michael Russell. He charged in on a really nice bunt from Kelly, fielded the ball while it was rolling on the bare hand, and then without transferring from the glove, picked that ball up and sidearmed a throw as a right-handed thrower onto first base, and it just beat the outstretched, lunging leg of Scott Kelly to first base. And there's 1 away in the top of the 4th inning. That'll bring up Will Kenger. First pitch to the Patriot lefty, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Kenger drew a walk and scored a run in the first inning. He has now reached base safely in 11 straight games, as he takes this one for a called strike, 0-2. He's also reached base safely now in 42 of his last 43 ball games. 0-2. Swung on and hit foul, left field line out of play. And Kenger stays alive. That's a stretch, 41 of his last 42 games, dating all the way back to August 2nd. 0-2. Breaking ball and misses low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And in fact, the one game that he did not reach base safely in, the one that broke up what was a 30-game on-base streak for Kenger, as he slices this one foul, that came in the second game of a single admission doubleheader in New Britain on September 3rd. He had reached base safely in the front end of that doubleheader, 1-2. This one hit in the air softly out towards left. Michael Russell chases it back. He's called off by the Rocker shortstop, Giovanni Alfonso, who makes the catch for the second out. So, for Kenger, though he has reached base safely now in 41 of his last 42, pretty much on the last 41 game days for the Patriots, he's reached base safely. It was just the second game of a doubleheader in which he failed to reach base. A remarkable season for Kenger in his first year with the Patriots. 2 out, nobody on. Here's Omar Rosario. Takes all the way. And the first pitch, fastball from Chris Pennell, a right-handed pitcher. Misses. 1 ball and no strikes. Rosario's 0 for 2, but he's hit the ball well 2 times. As this one's taken low. 2 balls and no strikes. Flew out to deep center field in his first bat, and then flew out to deep right field in his second bat on a play that was almost misplayed by Rocker right fielder Richie Schaefer. 1-1. That called a strike. Oh, I thought it was a 2-0 count. It's actually now a 1-2 count. As Rosario swings and tips the breaking ball from Pennell into the glove. Well, so I was right. So now it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count. The scoreboard had it wrong again. So it's a 2-ball, 2-strike count between Pennell and Rosario. And this pitch misses low. It's in the dirt, and it rolls towards the backstop, but Rosario isn't going anywhere. Now the count runs full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rosario has hit safely in 6 straight games, and he's hit safely in 7 of his first 8 games since returning to the Patriots. He's got a full count here with 2 out, nobody on. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards third. It's under the sliding glove of Russell and into left field. Rosario turns first. He's heading towards second, and he'll arrive standing safely. That is a 2-out double for Omar Rosario. And he has now hit safely in 7 straight ball games. And has hit safely in 8 of the 9 games that he's played with the Patriots since his return. So a runner in scoring position with 2 away for Jimmy Paredes, who has already had a big game. A 3-run home run in the first inning, a base hit, 2 stolen bases, and a run scored in the third. He is 2 for 2 with 2 runs, 3 runs batted in, and 2 stolen bases. He's got Rosario in scoring position. First pitch from Chris Pennell, and that one catches the outside part of the plate. It's a called strike, 0-1. Patriots leading 6-2. Second baseman Ladendorf plays very deep for the Rockers. 0-1. Taken low. 1 ball and 1 strike. I've said it a number of times, but the infielders for the Rockers always play quite deep because of the turf here. But there was a rule that was actually implemented in the Atlantic League against that. As Paredes swings and grounds one towards short, it's fielded by Alfonso. He flips it on to first, and the inning is over. We'll get into that in the next inning. No runs for the Patriots on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. Somerset leads by a score of 6-2. We're through 3.5 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new Hit Family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
We return for the bottom of the fourth inning at BB&T Point. The Patriots leading the High Point Rockers 6-2. Looking for a new or used car? There's no better place than the Flemington Car and Truck Country family of brands located on routes 202 and 31 in Flemington, New Jersey, or at Flemington.com. There you'll find a family-centered organization ready to take care of all of your automotive needs as they've done since 1976. Zach Dotson remains on the mound, and the first pitch to Michael Russell sliced foul and out of play. That's an 0-1 count. Russell, the number 6 batter in the Rocker order, takes a fastball from Dodson here and misses inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. It'll be Russell, Ladendorf, and Jones, 6, 7, 8, due up for the Rockers as Dodson kicks and fires. Russell swings, grounds it to short, but Rodriguez bobbles the ball. It goes 5-hole. Can't make the play. Russell on to first, and that is an E6 against Alfredo Rodriguez to begin the inning. First error of the ball game for Somerset, a ground ball that was hit right at Rodriguez. But the ball has a little extra giddy up, a little extra skip to it on the turf complex here at BB&T Point, and Rodriguez simply couldn't make the play. So Russell at first. Now Tyler Ladendorf steps in. Somerset leads 6-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Dotson throws over to first. Russell back diving safely. Russell with 21 stolen bases in 22 attempts on the year. Ladendorf 0 for 1. Flew out to right field in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Swings and skies this one out to right again. Martinez chased back towards the warning track, but settles underneath it to make the catch. And there's one away. Back to first base goes Michael Russell. So 1 out, runner at first, and now Matthew Jones. Rocker backstop, struck out swinging in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. Sam Runyon has begun throwing for the Rockers in their bullpen, so this might be a full bullpen day for High Point. Might not be a long relief role for Pinnell. Might be pretty much every bullpen arm they've got available after Sergey only went 3 innings. First pitch swinging is Matt Jones. He tops it foul off of his front shin. No balls and a strike. And Pinnell threw last night for the Rockers, so not a huge surprise that he's done, or likely to be done after 1 inning. Well, it'll be a long day for the Rockers, and there's no day off tomorrow. These two teams will finish off their 4-game series tomorrow night. Dodson bluffs the throw over to first base and forces Russell to dive back in. Still a large lead for Michael Russell over at first. Dodson kicks and fires, and the Jones takes a called strike, 0-2. Tomorrow night will be a 6:30 first pitch between the Patriots and the Rockers to finish off this 4-game series. It'll be Tyler Cloyd on the mound for Somerset to work against Joe Van Meter for High Point. 0-2, Russell goes. Jones swings, lifts it out to left field. Rosario chased to his right, makes the catch. Russell is on the wrong side of second. Almost throw will be skied towards first base, but Russell still able to hustle back and slide feet first into the first base bag. And there's just 2 away. Russell was running on the play, got a good jump off of Dotson, and actually turned around second base. He was heading towards third at the time that Rosario made the catch. However, Rosario was all the way in left field, so it was a long way for him to throw, and Russell was able to retreat, touch the second base bag, and then come back to first to beat Olmo's throw. 2 out, runner at first. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Giovanni Alfonso. Had a base hit and a run scored in the 3rd. And the first pitch to the former Duck misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Michael Russell began the inning reached on an error by the Patriots shortstop Alfredo Rodriguez. He's still at first, held on by Edwin Espinal, and Dodson will throw over again. This is another important game for the Patriots. Still in a situation where they need to accumulate wins. They cannot afford another loss in this series against High Point. They lost Friday night. 1-0 from Dodson. Alfonso laid on the fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tragic number for the Patriots. Trailing the Rockers is 2. And that is with 8 games remaining in the second half of the season. That includes tonight. Or today, rather. Still an afternoon game. We're only at 3:20. 1-1 from Dodson. Swing and a ground ball down the third base line, just foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. For the Patriots to get to that first wild card spot over High Point, they would need to at least win today and tomorrow. That would keep their tragic number at 2, and then they would need a lot of help over the rest of the season. They'd pretty much need to win out, and they'd need the Rockers to win no more than 1 game the rest of the season. Tall task. 1-2. Alfonso swings and pokes it into center field, a base hit. Beat on a breaking ball by Dodson, but a better job of hitting. Dropped the bat head out, poked it into center. It's a 2-out base hit for the Rockers. Now runners at first and second in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order with Jared Mitchell. Second hit of the ball game for Giovanni Alfonso. Any potential run that would score this inning against Dodson would be unearned after the E6 that began the frame. Here's Mitchell, 0 for 2, struck out looking his last time up. One of 2 strikeout victims against the Patriot lefty today. First pitch. Fastball comes inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Infield plays back. It's Russell off of second, Alfonso off of first. A lot of speed on the base paths for the Rockers. They trail 6-2 with 2 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0. Mitchell takes this one for a called strike. 1-1. Dodson was at 39 pitches entering the inning. He's now about to throw his 52nd of the afternoon. He's allowed 2 runs to this point on 6 hits, but he has yet to walk a batter. And he has struck out 2. Takes his time to get on the same page with his catcher, Michael Ullman. Checks the runner at second, now the 1-1. That misses inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Dodson last year played with the Winnipeg Golden Eyes in the American Association. Spent time earlier this year playing overseas in Germany. Well, he's been a strong addition for the Patriots over the last couple of months. This pitch to Mitchell, called a strike on the inner half. And that runs the count even to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, this is the first time that High Point is seeing Zach Dodson this season. And this now beginning the 3rd time through the order. He holds a 6-2 Patriot lead, but runners are at first and second, and there's 2 away in the top of the 4th. The pitch. Mitchell swings and softly grounds one towards second. Navarro's in front. Fields flips to first. It beats Mitchell, and the inning is over. So no runs for the High Point Rockers in the bottom of the 4th. On 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 runners are left on base. Still a 6-2 Patriot lead through 4 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
Fans get updates on the team, ticket specials, and upcoming promotions with the Patriots Blast. Text Somerset Patriots, that's one word, to 22828 to get signed up today. Shopping for a new car, hit a home run with all the great deals available now at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. It's now the top of the fifth inning here at BB&T Point, and there's another new pitcher on the mound for the Rockers. Chris Pennell is done after one inning. And it's now Sam Runyon, the former Blue Crab. He has come on for the top of the fifth. Already the third pitcher used by High Point this afternoon. Their starter, Matt Sergey, only went 3 innings. Michael Ullman leads off, swings at the first pitch, grounds it towards short. It's cut off by the third baseman, Russell, and he flips it on to first base. That's in time. 1 pitch and 1 away. Ullman now 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch and a run scored. In case you're just joining us, the Patriots jumped ahead quickly in this one. They put 4 runs on the board in the top of the first inning and marked the second straight game in which they scored 4 runs. Came on a 3-run home run from Jimmy Paredes and a 2-out RBI single from Alfredo Rodriguez. Now the first pitch to Edwin Espinal is a called strike, 0-1. Patriots then added 2 more runs to their ledger in the top of the third on a pair of 2-out RBI singles, 1 for Edwin Espinal, 1 for Alfredo Rodriguez. As Espinal takes this one inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's been another productive day offensively for the Patriots. Meanwhile, Zach Dodson on the mound for Somerset has limited the Rockers to just 2 runs. Both of them came in the bottom of the third. As Espinal takes a strike, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Both the Rocker runs coming on a Quincy Lattimore 2-out RBI triple past a diving Scott Kelly in center field. Now Runyon versus Espinal, the 1-2. Swinging a ground ball right side past the second baseman Ladendorf into right field. And Edwin Espinal has reached base safely for the 3rd time this afternoon. He is 2 for 2 with a run batted in, a run scored, and a walk. And now the Patriots with the leadoff man aboard, or rather a 1-out base runner in the top of the 5th inning, still leading 6-2. And that'll bring up Teodoro Martinez. Martinez 1 for 2 at a base hit his last at bat. First pitch swings and bounces one towards third. It could be 2. Russell to Ladendorf and a sidearm throw to first. It beats Martinez, and that retires the side in the top of the 5th inning. It's an inning-ending 5-4-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. A quick inning for Sam Runyon on the mound. We're halfway home. Somerset leads 6-2 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Sorry, we were running late. No problem. Come on in.
HealthQuest, a top 100 health and fitness club in the nation, is right here in our community. Conveniently located on Route 31 in Flemington and open 7 days a week, HealthQuest proudly serves all of central New Jersey. At HealthQuest, it's not just another day at the gym, it is a lifestyle. Visit them today and start your journey to becoming HQ Fit. Ideacom is now offering businesses free VoIP phones. With Ideacom, you can reduce your phone bill, work from anywhere, and enjoy local support. Ideacom has the experience to provide a solution that's right for your business. Get the guys from Ideacom on your team today by visiting their website at ideacom-nj.com. It's a 6-2 Patriot lead as we resume for the bottom of the 5th inning. The first pitch is popped up along the infield off the bat of Steven Cardullo. Edwin Espinal comes in to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 away. It is a 6-2 Patriot lead. Zach Dodson was at 55 pitches through 4 innings. And now he has 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. And that'll bring up Hector Gomez. 6 runs, 8 hits for Somerset. 2 runs, 6 hits for the High Point Rockers. Patriots with their backs against the wall entering this series. They lost Friday night, but they're hoping to make it 2 in a row. They won last night 4-3. They have a 4-run lead tonight. First pitch to Hector Gomez and misses off the plate. 1 ball and no strikes. Gomez has reached base twice today. Had a base hit in his first at-bat. Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up and came around to score on the Quincy Lattimore 2-run triple. As this one's off the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. He's a right-handed hitter, of course, playing in his first season with the High Point Rockers. He's been in the middle of the order for pretty much the entire year. 2-0. Breaking ball. That one finds the strike zone, lower half. 2 balls and a strike. Meanwhile, another former Patriot, Chase Hutchinson, has begun throwing for the Rockers in their bullpen down the right field line. As Dodson steps out. Sam Runyon just tossed a scoreless inning of relief, and it looks like the Rockers are prepared to pretty much go 1 inning, 1 inning, 1 inning for their bullpen the rest of the way. 2-1. Gomez rips one out to center field. Kelly comes in, and he makes the catch. That's tough luck for Hector Gomez because he scorched that one. That one was hit on a bullet towards center field, but it just hung up in the air where Kelly was able to range in, and ball never quite fell towards the ground until Kelly was underneath it. So 2 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 5th inning. It'll bring up Quincy Lattimore. It was 2-run triple in his last at-bat, the only offense produced by High Point to this point. Swings at the first pitch here, grounds it towards short. A sliding stop by Rodriguez, gets back to his feet, throws to first, inning over. A quick 1-2-3 inning for Zach Dodson. Sets down the Rockers in order, and we are through 5 with a 6-2 Patriot lead on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
What better way to spend a summer night than taking a group to a Somerset Patriots game? Enjoy one of the best ways for families, friends, and businesses to catch affordable entertainment right here in Central Jersey. Groups of 30 or more receive $2 off the normal price per ticket, starting at just $8.50. These groups can participate in our on-field promotions, including a pregame performance, color guard, baseball buddies, Field of Dreams, or the 7th inning fun bunch. The Patriots also offer fundraising opportunities for groups of 250 or more for even larger discounts. Head over to our picnic area located down the left field line, where groups of 30 to 500 could have a ballpark barbecue. For $28 a person, get a ticket to the game and an all-you-can-eat barbecue buffet. Overlooking the left field line is the party deck, where an upscale buffet will be served along with a cash bar for groups of 30 to 150 for $39 a person. Groups of up to 30 or 40 can have private use of a fully furnished, climate-controlled hospitality suite with indoor and outdoor seating alongside wait service. Our exclusive Diamond Club is a large indoor hospitality space located on our suite level, perfect for holding meetings and entertaining clients. Here, outdoor balcony seating is accompanied by an hour-and-a-half upscale buffet, a private cash bar, cocktail tables, bar seating, and a 60-inch smart TV. Email us at groups@somersetpatriots.com or call 908-252-0700 to lock down your perfect summer outing.
There's another new pitcher in the ballgame for the Rockers. Sam Runyon is done after an inning, and it's now Chase Hutchinson who has come on the mound here, a former Patriot, left-handed pitcher, and he will work for the second time in this series. Tossed a scoreless inning of relief while walking one batter on Friday night. And he is the fourth pitcher used by Jamie Keefe this evening, or this afternoon rather. And we are in the top of the sixth inning. Alfredo Rodriguez leads off, and the first pitch from Hutchinson, that misses low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Matt Sergey went 3 innings, allowed 6 runs, all earned against the Patriots. Chris Pennell then a scoreless 4th inning. Sam Runyon a scoreless 5th. And now Hutchinson for the 6th as the 1-0 to Rodriguez taken low. 2 balls and no strikes. So Hutchinson makes another appearance against his former team. Works against Alfredo Rodriguez here. 2 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. Pitch. Rodriguez swings and hits the ball out to center field, but this one playable for Jared Mitchell. Jogs towards his right, camps under it to make the catch, and there's 1 away. So Rodriguez now 2 for 3. Patriots have had some good games already offensively. Rodriguez is 2 for 3 with 2 runs batted in. Edwin Espinal is 2 for 2 with an RBI, a run scored, and a walk. Almo Rosario has a double, but the big game so far today for the Patriots is Jimmy Paredes. He's 2 for 3 with a 3-run home run, 2 runs scored, and 2 stolen bases. Now it's Ray Navarro. He'll bat from the right side of the plate for the first time today, and he takes a strike, 0-1. A switch hitter who will bat right-handed here. 0 for 2 so far. 0-1. That misses off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. My name is Mark Schwartz. Again, thank you so much for tuning in for today's broadcast. We've got Mike Lawrence running our boards back at our WCTC studios in Somerset. The second to last Sunday game that we have in the 2019 regular season. 1-1. Navarro swings, grounds it to second. Ladendorf, a backhanded pick on the move. Sidearms the ball across his body to first base. That beats Navarro. And there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. Bring us back to the top of the order and Scott Kelly. Somerset has 4 more games remaining on this, their final road trip of the regular season. It'll be tomorrow night, a 6:30 start here at BB&T Point, and then 3 games down in Texas, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday against the Skeeters. And Somerset will return home on Friday. It'll be a 3-game weekend series against the New Britain Bees at home, and unbelievably, that'll wrap up our 2019 regular season. Kelly at the plate, bluffs on a first pitch bunt, takes a breaking ball from Hutchinson inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Playoff spots starting to come to form a little bit more. 2 spots have already been reserved. The Long Island Ducks and the Sugarland Skeeters each winning their respective divisions in the first half. 1-0. Kelly takes a fastball. Outside. That one just missed. 2 balls and no strikes. Patriots and the Rockers still fighting for one of the remaining playoff spots. High Point certainly has the inside track towards that. 2-0. Called the strike. 2-1. But still, nothing confirmed just yet. And look, the Patriots, they're still fighting. They won last night. They held on with a late lead. And tonight they got out to an early lead. 2-1 to Kelly, a ground ball towards short, and Alfonso can't get there. That rolls it to center field. It's a base hit for Scott Kelly. And the second time that he's reached base today. Kelly now 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. It's a 2-out base runner for the Patriots. Keeps this inning going and brings up Will Kenger. So now Kenger, who drew a walk and scored a run back in the first inning, steps in. Now an 11-game on-base streak. Likes to hit early in the count. It'll be a lefty-lefty matchup against Hutchinson. Kelly off of first. First pitch. Kenger takes a fastball and misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Scott has gotten very aggressive along the base paths for the Patriots. He has 11 stolen bases in 20 attempts. Now 111 stolen bases in his Patriot career. 3rd all-time in franchise history. 1-0. Misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Again, Tyler Ladendorf plays very deep over at second base. And mentioned it earlier, there is a rule that has been put in for the Atlantic League regarding that. As Kelly goes, Kenger takes a pitch inside, throw to second, and Kelly beats it. And that's a stolen base for the sixth-year Patriot. First steal of the game and his 12th stolen base of the season. And he gets himself into scoring position with 2 away, and it's also now a 3-0 count for Kenger. But the Atlantic League, one of the new rules that was implemented into this league at the beginning of the season was the lack of a shift. You're not supposed to shift. There has to be at least 2 fielders on each side of the second base bag at all times along the infield. So you're not supposed to shift, but then teams like the Rockers, especially with this turf field, are starting to play infielders further back, which is still somewhat of a shift in its own right. 3-0 to Kenger. And that misses. Ball 4. Will Kenger draws a 4-pitch walk. Second free pass that Kenger has earned in this ball game. And now the Patriots with runners at first and second and 2 away. Top of the 6th, they lead 6-2. And now Omo Rosario will step in. So the whole purpose, the Atlantic League, working with a partnership with Major League Baseball, doesn't want there to be any shifting, really. They want to see how things would change if shifts were taken away. Here's the first pitch to Omo Rosario, and it misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. So a rule came out that teams should not have infielders more, I believe it's more than 15 feet outside of the confines of the infield dirt. 1-0. Rosario takes away. 2 balls and no strikes. So with that, the Rockers certainly haven't gone against that at all today, but more so than any other team I've seen, High Point likes to play their infielders significantly back, but it's with good reason because the ball skips quicker on this turf field. 2-0 to Rosario. Swing and a ground ball hit towards short. It's fielded by Alfonso, taking himself to the second base bag, and the inning is over. No runs for the Patriots in the top of the 6th inning. That comes on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners are left on base. 6-2 Patriots. We move to the bottom of the 6th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here for...
So many good options. Man, I'm hungry. Ooh, let's do healthy today. I think that'll work. The healthy plate. What do we have here? So many good options. What do I choose? We have veggie burger, turkey burger, fruit cup. It all sounds so good, but something's telling me veggie burger. I think I'll have the veggie burger. A lot of great choices here at the Horizon Healthy Plate concession stand. That's a tasty burger.
Hey fans, you have a group of friends or coworkers you want to entertain, then come to TD Bank Ballpark and party with the Patriots on our Audi Suite Level. Patriot Suite Level is brought to you by your New Jersey Audi dealers and the all-new Audi 2019 Q5 SUV. Turn a double play with NJM Insurance Group's Bundle and Save discount. Get started today with an auto insurance quote at njm.com. This isn't just insurance, it is NJM. We're back here for the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Zach Dodson on the mound. He's working against Richie Schaefer, and the first pitch was fouled off. No balls and a strike. Going to be Schaefer, Russell, and Tyler Ladendorf due up for the Rockers, with the Patriots in front 6-2. 0-1 from Dodson. That one misses. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dodson just worked a 6-pitch bottom of the 5th inning to coax 3 outs and work a 1-2-3 frame. 1-1. Schaefer pops it up, foul territory. Behind home plate, Ullman gives it a look, but that'll land out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Dodson is at 61 pitches through 5 innings. Plenty left in the tank. Nobody throwing yet in the Patriot bullpen down the left field line. Meanwhile, Dusty Isaacs has begun throwing for the Rockers, which means Chase Hutchinson likely will be done after 1 inning. 1-2. Fouled off. And Schaefer stays alive. Patriots got a strong pitching performance from Liam O'Sullivan last night as their starter. 7 innings, 1 run on 3 hits. And Dodson's been strong again today for the Patriots. 1-2 to Schaefer. That misses low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Schaefer's 1 for 2. He had a base hit back in the 2nd inning. Flew out to center field in his last at bat. 2-2. Off the plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Schaefer, a local guy, went to school at Clemson. As the 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the former first-round pick out of Clemson is set down on strikes by Dodson. And there's 1 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. Now Michael Russell steps in. And Russell is 0 for 2. Reached on an error his last time up. Dodson from the windup, first pitch. Fastball misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. So Dodson now with 3 strikeouts in this ballgame. He's allowed 2 runs on 6 hits. He has not walked a batter and he has struck out 3. As this one misses. 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, 2-0 to the right-handed hitting Russell. He swings and misses at a fastball, 2-1. Again, Tyler Cloyd will be the starting pitcher for the Patriots tomorrow night in hopes of continuing the strong starting pitcher as Russell pops one up along the infield. At second base, Ray Navarro underneath it. Gloves it, a 2-handed catch, and there's 2 away. So Dodson has retired the first 2 in the 6th inning. He has set down 5 in a row. I'll make that now 6 in a row. And now Tyler Ladendorf with 2 out, nobody on. Patriots leading 6-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dodson from the windup, first pitch to Ladendorf. Called a strike, 0-1. Ladendorf playing in his 2nd game since returning from his time in the Tampa Bay Rays organization. Went 0 for 4 last night. He struck out twice. Reached once on an error. Swings here and grounds one down the third base line, foul. And falls behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Ladendorf, a former major leaguer. In his first season with the Rockers, was an all-star earlier this year. Played in the all-star game over at People's Bank Park in York. Takes this pitch low from Dodson. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He was drafted 3 different times, once out of high school by the New York Yankees in 2006 in the 34th round. 34th round draft pick by the San Francisco Giants in 2007 as he grounds this one to third. It's bobbled by Paredes, who collects the ball, then throws to first, but his throw is well wide of the first base bag. It stays within the field of play, but that throw not even close from Paredes, who rushed it after he bobbled the ground ball. Ladendorf reaches first base. We'll see how that one's ruled. But it keeps the inning alive. Should be an E5, and it is. Second error of the ball game committed by the Patriots. First one by Paredes, who has shown a pretty slick glove at third. But now a 2-out base runner for High Point keeps the inning going, and it'll bring up Matt Jones. Just to finish up that note on Ladendorf, he was twice selected in the 34th round, once by the Yankees, once by the Giants, but stuck it out at community college as Jones swings and misses here. No balls and a strike. He was playing his college ball at Howard College in Big Springs, Texas. Oftentimes, baseball prospects will do that. They'll go the JUCO route. 0-1. Called a strike. And that's because of the way that Major League Baseball draft is formatted. If you commit to a 4-year university, you have to play at least 3 years before you'd be eligible for the draft. But if you go JUCO, you're eligible for the draft every year. As this one misses low, Ladendorf took off on a pitch from Dodson. So he advances to second base without a throw. His 9th steal of the season. Now a 1-ball and 2-strike count. So because Ladendorf went JUCO instead of a 4-year university, he was eligible to be drafted every year, and it worked out. Because the third time he was drafted was in the 2nd round by the Minnesota Twins in the 2008 draft. And then predictably, he signed after that point. 1-2. Bounces low. Ullman can't find it, and Ladendorf will advance over to third base. A wild pitch there from Zach Dodson allows Ladendorf to advance to third. Pitch was in the dirt, and Ullman got a piece of it to block it, but couldn't quite locate afterwards. So it's a 2-2 count with a runner at third and 2 away in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Patriots still leading this ballgame 6-2. And was a balk just called on Dodson? Looks like a balk was just called on Zach Dodson. That has brought home a run and has made it now a 6-3 ball game. So Dodson called for a balk, and the Rockers have brought home a run. Now 2 out, nobody on, and the 2-2 misses outside. That'll bring the count full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. I didn't quite see exactly what Dodson would have done that would have called the balk there and brought home a run from third, but it's now a 3-run ball game as Dodson finishes off Jones and the inning is over. But the Rockers do get a run, an unconventional, unearned run, as, Dodson stepped off the mound. That's what happened during that balk, so rightfully called. But it's an unearned run for the Rockers in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's now a 6-3 ball game. We head to the 7th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
This season, T-Mobile is partnering with Little League to make sure every kid can feel like an all-star. With T-Mobile, parents across the country can share the action, the highlights, and the lowlights. And the stars of tomorrow get a chance to shine today. From Little League to the big leagues, T-Mobile has you covered. Now connecting 99% of baseball fans. T-Mobile.
For complete family eye care, go where the Patriots go. See Dr. I.B. Ehrlich and Dr. Martin Storbeck at the Bridgewater Optometric Center, located in Pearl Vision at the Somerset Shopping Center. Bridgewater Optometric Center, the official eye doctor of the Somerset Patriots. Somerset County Education Association supports the outstanding public school employees that make your child's education possible. It's the top of the 7th inning. My name is Mark Schwartz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mike Lawrence running our boards. Very much appreciate you guys that have joined me for your Sunday afternoon and another important game for the Patriots. The playoff spot continues to be on the line. Somerset continues to need wins against this High Point team. It'll be a new pitcher on the mound for the Rockers, Dusty Isaacs, the 4th different reliever used by High Point today. They'll work against Jimmy Paredes to lead off in the top of the 7th, and the first pitch misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Chase Hutchinson allowed a couple of base runners with 2 out in the 6th inning, but ultimately bent but did not break, kept the Patriots off the board, and set up an opportunity where the Rockers got a 2-out run to score in the bottom of the 6th inning on a balk, as Paredes swings and grounds one down the first base line foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. An unconventional way to score a run. High Point had 2 out, nobody on. Ladendorf reached on an error, stole second, advanced to third on a wild pitch, and scored from third base on a balk. So it's a 3-run Patriot lead. And now 4, 5, 6 due up for Somerset. Paredes, Ullman, and Espinal in the top of the 7th. Pitch to Paredes, swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of a changeup from Isaacs. It's been quite the afternoon for Paredes. 2 for 3, 2 runs scored, a home run, 3 runs batted in, also 2 stolen bases. 1-2 from Isaacs. That misses inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Somerset jumped out to a 4-0 lead in the 1st inning. They then added a couple of runs in the 3rd to make it a 6-0 lead. 2-2. Paredes rips one towards right field. That drops in. It's a base hit. And the 3rd hit of the ball game for Jimmy Paredes. An impressive day at the office for the former big leaguer. He is 3 for 4, and it's a leadoff single for the Patriots to begin the 7th inning. So Somerset was leading 6-0. The Rockers have since scored 3 unanswered. A 2-run triple from Quincy Lattimore in the 3rd, and then the run-scoring balk in the bottom of the 6th. But now Somerset with a runner at first, nobody out. Here's Michael Ullman as he works against the righty Isaacs. And the first pitch, it's a fastball. Called a strike, 0-1. Ullman was hit by a pitch back in the 1st inning and scored a run. He's 0 for 2 today. Now the 0-1, swung on and missed. 0-2. Entered with a .261 batting average on the year. He's fallen behind in the count against the righty Isaacs, the 5th pitcher used by the Rockers, their 4th relief pitcher. Infield at double play depth. 0-2 from the righty. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Isaacs sets down Ullman. It's the 2nd time that Ullman has struck out in this ball game. So runner at first now, 2 away. Sorry, make that 1 out in the 7th. And that'll bring up Edwin Espinal. Quick glance around the Atlantic League to see some of the scores around the league. And a little bit of help for the Patriots as Paredes goes. Fastball in for a strike, and the throw to second base not in time. That is the 3rd stolen base of the ball game for Jimmy Paredes. That is a new season high. He had 2 stolen bases on the year entering this ball game, and he has swiped 3 bags today. So he's gotten himself back into scoring position, and now it's an 0-1 count with Edwin Espinal at the plate. What a day for Paredes. 3 RBI and 3 stolen bases. Again, if you have him on your fantasy team, you are smiling because it has been quite the game for the former big leaguer. So he's at 2nd, and the pitch to Espinal, breaking ball in the dirt, misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Espinal's also had a good day at the office. He has reached base 3 times. 2 for 2 with a run scored, a run batted in, and a walk. He's got Paredes off of 2nd with 1 out, top of the 7th, 1-1 from Isaacs. Checks his swing on the pitch that finds a strike zone. 1-2. Both middle infielders for the Rockers with their heels on the outfield grass against the right-handed hitting Espinal. 1-2. Bouncer towards short. It's fielded by Alfonso. Paredes takes off and hustles to 3rd as Alfonso's throw comes into 1st. And it's a 6-3 put out for Edwin Espinal, but now Paredes finds himself 90 feet away from home, and there's 2 away in the inning. So we'll now check the out-of-town scoreboard. Big game that the Patriots are keeping their eyes on, one of the more important ones, of course, aside from this. The main team that they are trailing are the High Point Rockers. They're playing them here, but they also need some losses out of the York Revolution. They need some wins out of the Sugarland Skeeters. First pitch to Teodoro Martinez, a bunt attempt, and it taps foul. 0-1. Well, in the top of the 9th inning in Lancaster, it's the Barnstormers ahead of the York Revolution, 5-3, so that score certainly helps Somerset. However, the New Britain Bees are currently in front of the Sugarland Skeeters 3-2. That ball game in the top of the 8th. Somerset needs Sugarland to leapfrog the Revolution in the Freedom Division. 0-1. Martinez takes off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. If Sugarland can leapfrog York, it would open up a second wild card spot and potentially bring the Patriots closer to a postseason appearance. Somerset owns the tiebreaker over the Revolution. 1-1. Martinez swings and pops it up. Right side of the infield, it's the first baseman Stephen Cardullo underneath it. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs for the Patriots in the top of the 7th inning. On a hit, no errors, and 1 runner is left on base. We'll stretch and then head to the bottom of the 7th. Patriots in front 6-3 on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com. At TD Bank, expect unexpectedly longer hours that fit your schedule, including weekends. And with 24/7 access through online and mobile banking, you can bank whenever, wherever. TD Bank, unexpectedly human. Member FDIC, TD Bank NA. True & Associates is the sponsor of the lawn seating area at the ballpark. At True & Associates, you'll find more than a wide variety of competitive insurance products. You'll find people who understand your needs. True & Associates, a team of licensed professionals who care about their clients. Somerset has made a Provident Bank call to the bullpen. It's the righty Nate Rowe who is on the mound for the bottom of the 7th inning. Zach Dodson done after 6 innings of work. We'll get to his line in a moment. But it's Rowe who has come on here to try to preserve what is currently a 3-run Patriot lead. 6-3 Somerset in front. Number 9 batter Giovanni Alfonso leads off. And the first pitch from the righty Rowe. It's in for a called strike. 0-1. So another big spot here for the Plainfield, New Jersey native. 42nd relief appearance of the season for Rowe in his 2nd year with the Patriots. 4th year in the Atlantic League. Alfonso swings and rips one towards the left field, but it's Omar Rosario underneath it. And there's 1 away. So Rowe, a 3-2 record on the year, ERA just north of 5. 39 strikeouts over 47 innings. Tossed a scoreless inning of relief. His last time on the mound. That came on Wednesday. And he has come in relief of Zach Dodson, who exits in line for his 3rd win of the season, should the Patriot bullpen hold on over the final now 8 outs of this one. Jared Mitchell steps in with 1 out, nobody on, and the first pitch from Rowe misses upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Final line on Dodson. He goes 6 innings, allows 3 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. 1 out. Up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. He would improve to 3-2 if the Patriots can cross the finish line in this one. Rose on for the 7th. 2-0. Mitchell chops one off the front shin and falls in some pain in the area right in front of home plate, lying belly first on the turf. He'll be attended to by Rocker manager Jamie Keefe and the trainer for the High Point Rockers as well, Zach Schneier. Both attend to Mitchell, who has risen to his feet and stands in front of the area in front of home plate. So Mitchell seems primed to stay in this ball game. It's a 2-1 count with 1 away in the bottom of the 7th inning. Somerset leads 6-3. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors for the Patriots. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Rockers. Still a conversation between Mitchell and now the trainer, Zach Schneier. It looks like Mitchell will stay in for the time being. He's 0 for 3 today, including a strikeout against Dodson back in the 3rd, one of 4 strikeouts in the game for the Patriots starting pitcher. So Mitchell steps back in. Rowe will work from the stretch with nobody on and 1 away. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive into right field. It's a base hit. So after Mitchell had been on the ground, pops back up, and on the first pitch he sees afterwards, lines a base hit into right field. That's his first hit of the ball game. So 1 out base runner for High Point in the bottom of the 7th inning. And now Stephen Cardullo will step in. And it will be interesting to see how the Patriots navigate their bullpen over the next couple of innings, because Luis Cruz worked out of a high leverage situation yesterday, and Mike Antonini found himself into some trouble last night as well, as the first pitch to Stephen Cardullo was swung on and missed. 0-1. Take a look back to see how many pitches Antonini threw yesterday, but he wound up allowing 2 runs. Ultimately got the save for the Patriots, but it was in a difficult chance. He gave up 2 runs over 1 inning of work. It's unclear whether or not he's available for today's ball game. Runner at first, 1 away. 0-1 to Cardullo. A line drive over the third baseman Paredes into left field, and the ball gets through the legs of Omar Rosario. Mitchell will advance to third, and Cardullo over to second. That one was just a regular base hit into left field. It took 2 bounces to get to Rosario, and then the ball just went 5-hole through his legs. So that's an E7. It advances Mitchell to third base. It'll advance Cardullo to second, and now the Rockers with 2 in scoring position and 1 away. That the 3rd error of the ball game for the Somerset Patriots. And now it's the middle of the Rocker order. That'll have an opportunity to get High Point even closer into this ball game. Somerset still holding on to a 6-3 lead, but Rowe finds himself in trouble now. Hector Gomez at the plate. Gomez 1 for 3 today with a run scored. First pitch. Breaking ball, drops in. It's a called strike. 0-1. Big spot here for Rowe. Infield plays back. They'll concede a run for an out with a 3-run lead. 0-1. Breaking ball, that one drops in. It's a called strike, 0-2. Middle infielders play back. At third base, it's Jimmy Paredes playing back as well, and Edwin Espinal at first, about parallel to the bag. Mitchell's got speed off of third. Cardullo runs well. He's off of second. Outfield straight up against the right-handed hitting Gomez. Now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Good-looking breaking ball there from Nate Rowe. That gets Gomez out in front. It's the second out of the inning. It's a big strikeout for Rowe. And now 2 away, bottom of the 7th. That allows the infield to back up even a bit further as they hope to protect this 3-run lead. And now Quincy Lattimore steps in. He's got 2 RBI today for the Rockers. First pitch. Swung on and popped up. Right field, shallow. It's the second baseman, Ray Navarro, shades down. Fair territory, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Nate Rowe allows a pair of base hits, but he strands 2 in scoring position. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners are, rather, 1 error, and 2 runners are left on base. We are through 7, and the Patriots still clinging on to a 6-3 lead. Let's move to the 8th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
You know those times when you need to see the doctor, but you just can't get to the doctor? So where do you go? Go to the App Store, download the Telemed app from RWJ Barnabas Health, and you see the doctor right away. From any mobile device, whenever you want, wherever you are. And no matter who you are, we'll have you feeling like you again.
The doctor's online when you download the Telemed app. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Looking for a home remodeling company with a lot of experience? You'll love what Bellari has to offer. Love your home. Bellari, home remodeling since 1950. Visit BellariNJ.com to learn more today.
Looking for a great deal on a car? You'll score big savings at your Tri-State Ford dealer, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. Visit tristateford.com for more information today. Tired of your bank giving you the runaround? Get the partner you deserve with Provident Bank, plus all the support that comes with a bank that's actually committed to you. Break the ice at Provident.bank. Another new pitcher has entered the ballgame for the Rockers in the top of the 8th inning. This is now the 5th different reliever used, and their 6th overall pitcher used of this ballgame. It is Kyle Halbone who has entered. Still, despite this, 3 more relievers are still available in the Rockers bullpen. Halbone pitching for the 2nd time in this series. He struck out a pair in the top of the 9th inning Friday night to finish off what was a 5-1 Rocker win. He faces off here against Alfredo Rodriguez. First pitch swinging is Rodriguez. He grounds it to second. It's collected by Ladendorf, flips it over to first. 1 pitch and 1 away. Rodriguez now 2 for 4 in today's ball game. 6 runs on 10 hits for the Patriots. 3 errors as well for Somerset. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the High Point Rockers. Patriots at one time in this ball game were leading 6-0 heading into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Ray Navarro. And the first pitch from Halbone, a called strike, 0-1. Rockers plated 2 runs in the bottom of the 3rd, scored an unearned run in the bottom of the 6th, as Navarro slices one down the left field line foul. No balls and 2 strikes. But Nate Rowe just worked around trouble in the bottom of the 7th inning to keep High Point off the board. And looks like there's a lefty getting loose for Somerset. 0-2. Bounces low and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes. I believe that's Jeff Kinley that has begun throwing for Somerset. If so, Kinley would likely be ticketed to come on for the 8th inning, where he'll face the 5, 6, 7 batters for the Rockers. Halbone from the windup, 1-2 to Navarro. Ground ball hit foul down the first base line. And it's still a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Navarro is 0 for 3 in this ballgame. He is the only Patriot who has not yet reached base safely. One, two. Swing and a ground ball to second base. Ladendorf in front. Collects. Flips to first. Beats Navarro, who is sprinting down the first base line. And that's the second out of the inning. Well, at the beginning of this ballgame, we talked about the potential concern where in the first two games of this series, the Patriots got out to early leads in the top of the first, but then the offense sort of went dormant the rest of the way. Not entirely the case for today's ballgame because the Patriots added to their lead with a couple of runs in the top of the third to make it 6-0. And Scott Kelly will step in here for Somerset. 2 out, nobody on in the top of the 8th. And there's still been opportunities for the Patriots since that point. So this game has certainly had a different feel than the first couple of nights. As Kelly takes the first pitch from the 6'8 righty Kyle Halbone low. 1 ball and no strikes. Somerset scored 2 runs in the third. They had a runner in scoring position in the 4th, in the 6th, and the 7th as well. As Kelly chops one towards third, Michael Russell fields, gets it onto first base, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Halbone. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's still a 6-3 Patriot lead on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slam and hit. Come on and get patriotic.
The Somerset Patriots are back at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater. It is the most fun you'll have all summer with fireworks, celebrity appearances, and championship baseball. Don't miss out. Get your tickets today.
It's a slam and hit. Come on, get patriotic.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new hit family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
We move to the bottom of the 8th inning at BB&T Point. The Somerset Patriots are still in front of the High Point Rockers 6-3, and there's a new pitcher on the mound for Somerset. It is the lefty Jeff Kinley in his first year with the Patriots. He's come on in a setup role for Somerset, holding a 3-run lead, but he'll have a tough trio of batters to work against. Richie Schaefer, Michael Russell, and Tyler Ladendorf due up for the Rockers. Nate Rowe is done after 1 inning of relief. Tossed a scoreless inning where he did allow a couple of hits, but no runs, no walks. He struck out 1. So Rowe hands the ball off to Kinley in his first year with the Patriots. 0-1, a 1.93 ERA. This now the 14th relief appearance for Kinley. Gave up 2 hits his last time on the mound. Did not allow an earned run. He has struck out 16 batters over 14 innings. Though he has faced Richie Schaefer 1 time already this year. And Schaefer got the better of Kinley. It came the last time that the Rockers played the Patriots back at TD Bank Ballpark. It was that Saturday night game, the game in which Schaefer went for his 2-home run, 6 RBI performance. One of those home runs came against Kinley. It was actually after Nate Rowe had left with the bases loaded that Kinley came on, and the first pitch he threw to Schaefer was a grand slam. First pitch here to Schaefer is taken low. 1 ball and no strikes. So Kinley will hope for some redemption against Schaefer, who tattooed one off of him the last time he faced him. 1-0 from the lefty. That's a fastball, and it misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. 6 runs, 10 hits for the Patriots. 3 runs, 8 hits for the Rockers. Somerset hoping that an early lead carries them home once again today. As Schaefer takes a breaking ball that just misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Kinley behind in the count from the windup. 3-0. Fastball taken for a called strike. Schaefer thought it was ball 4, started jogging down the first base line. But it's a 3-ball and 1 strike count against Schaefer, who is a big strikeout victim. He struck out in his last at-bat. Ranks among league leaders in Ks. 3-1. Swing and a ground ball down the third base line, just foul. Paredes dove to his right, but the ball kicked a couple of inches foul of the third base bag. So Kinley has bounced back. He's run this count full. It's now a 3-ball, 2-strike count with nobody on, nobody out to begin the bottom of the 8th inning. Still no word on who the Patriots would likely have come on for the 9th. Again, certainly possible that Mike Antonini will come back on the mound. He was in a closer role for the Patriots yesterday. Did allow a couple of runs in the bottom of the 9th, but held on for the save. Threw 27 pitches, however. 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Schaefer had jumped ahead in the count 3-0. Kinley works his way back. He strikes him out swinging, and there's 1 away in the bottom of the 8th inning. That's the 6th strikeout for Patriot pitchers this afternoon. 1 out, nobody on. Now Michael Russell steps in. That's a big first out. It helps set the tone for this inning for Kinley. First pitch from the lefty to the righty, Russell, swing and a miss. 0-1. Russell 0 for 3. Reached on an error in his last at-bat. 1 of 3 errors for the Patriots. 0-1. Up and away. Such a big difference in just the way that you can navigate through an inning as a relief pitcher if you strike out the first batter against allowing a leadoff walk. 1-1 from Kinley to Russell. Line drive hit down the left field line, foul towards the Patriot bullpen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Especially considering the Patriots have a 3-run lead. Still wiggle room with which the Patriots can operate, but giving up a leadoff walk and oftentimes set up danger. 1-2. Skips low, gets to the backstop, and a quick bounce off the backstop back towards home, and it prevents Michael Russell from thinking about taking off. This certainly a situation where even the players that might not be too keen to the new rule allowing you to steal first base should certainly think about it. Trailing late in the ball game, looking for base runners. 2-2 to Russell. Swing and a ground ball towards short. Rodriguez in front. Fields fires in time, 2 away. So, I mean, if Michael Russell had taken off on that breaking ball that went to the dirt, went to the backstop in the dirt, it bounced back to Ullman pretty quickly, so it would have been a difficult chance for Russell. There's not a lot of foul territory here at BB&T Point, so you certainly have to take that into consideration. If you're in a ballpark that has more space between home plate and backstop behind home, then you're maybe a little bit more cognizant of taking first base when the pitch is not caught in flight. First pitch swinging here is Tyler Ladendorf, drives it out to left center field. Scott Kelly to his right, lines it up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So that's a 1-2-3 scoreless inning for Jeff Kinley. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We are through 8, and the Patriots still lead 6-3. We'll head to the 9th on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here.
Presenting the lowest car prices you've ever seen. Wow pricing. Only on Fullerton.com. It'll blow you away. If you want the best deals on all new cars and trucks, don't miss Fullerton's absolutely enormous spring clearance event. Get the lowest prices on our entire new inventory all month long. This month only at Fullerton.
Top of the ninth inning from BB&T Point. Somerset in front of the Rockers 6-3. This a must-win game for the Patriots, just like last night was, just like tomorrow will be as well. But they have done their part at least through the first 8. Now it's about finishing this one off. They lead 6-3. 6 runs on 10 hits for Somerset, 3 runs on 8 hits for High Point. And the Patriots will bring their 2-3-4 batters to the plate in the ninth inning. It'll be Will Kenger to lead off, followed by Omo Rosario and Jimmy Paredes. 2-3-4 due up against Kyle Halbone, who comes on the mound for his second inning of relief for the Rockers. First pitch. Kenger takes a strike, 0-1. Halbone worked a quick 1-2-3 top of the 8th, induced 3 groundouts. So he's back out for his second inning. 0-1 from the tall righty. Kenger swings and pops it up foul. Out of play down the third base line. And Kenger's quickly fallen behind in the count, 0-2. Kenger has drawn 2 walks. He's 0 for 2 today, but a pair of walks. He's been on base twice. He's also scored a run. 0-2. Misses upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Entered with a .322 batting average, second best in the Atlantic League. 1-2 from Halbone. Backdoor breaking ball, misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kenger also entering today, ranked 3rd in the league in hits, 4th in OPS, and 6th in on-base percentage. Just across the leaderboard in the Atlantic League is Kenger. 2-2 from Halbone. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Kenger strikes out for the first time today. And there's 1 away to begin the ninth inning. That's only the 3rd strikeout for Rocker pitchers this afternoon. The Patriots as a team have struck out the least amount of times of any team combined in the Atlantic League this season. So par for the course that Somerset hasn't struck out too often. Now it's Omo Rosario. He is 1 for 4 today. Swings at the first pitch from Halbone and fouls it off. 0-1. Had a 2-out double back in the 4th inning to extend his current hit streak to 7 games, and he's hit safely in 8 of his first 9 in a Patriots uniform. Swings here, grounds one towards second. It's collected by Ladendorf, and the ball flipped on to first base for the second out of the inning. That's now 8 in a row retired by this Rocker bullpen. The combination of Dusty Isaacs and now Kyle Halbone, who has faced 5 and retired 5. So now Jimmy Paredes will get his 5th plate appearance of the ballgame, and he has been the star of this one for Somerset. 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 runs scored, 3 runs batted in, and also a season-high 3 stolen bases. And the first pitch from Halbone taken low and in by Paredes, 1 ball and no strikes. Jimmy had stolen just 2 bags combined over the entire season entering this ballgame, but he has 3 steals today. Swings and drives one deep down the right field line, but it hooks foul. Out of play. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, if that one had been fair by maybe a good 20 feet, it would have been well out of here. He crushed that one, but well out in front. So it's a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Now the pitch from Halbone. Swing and a ground ball towards first. It's scooped up by Cardulo. He'll toss it to Halbone, who covers first. It beats Paredes, and the inning is over. It's another 1-2-3 inning for Kyle Halbone. He has faced 6 and retired 6. and has kept the Rockers within 3 runs. It is a 6-3 Patriot lead. We move to the bottom of the 9th inning. Somerset will have a new pitcher, and it will not be Mike Antonini. We'll let you know who it is when we return on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC, and WCTCAM.com.
At Flemington Car and Truck Country, we've been satisfying customers for over 40 years, providing selection. With 16 manufacturer brands plus over 500 available certified pre-owned vehicles. Convenience. With all our dealerships located on Route 202 and 31 in Flemington. And satisfaction. With positive reviews praising our business model every day. We'll never take our customers for granted. Flemington Car and Truck Country.
Every day, we're here for...
Happy with this year's tax refund? Probably not. Well, Flemington Department Store can't change the tax law, but can make things less taxing by crediting you double the sales tax on most top-quality brand sofas, chairs, recliners, bedroom and dining room sets, proudly showcased in Central Jersey's largest showroom. That's right, Flemington is paying your sales tax plus giving you a matching credit when you buy furniture, plus free delivery. The double sales tax credit event is going on now, only at Flemington Department Store.
It's the bottom of the 9th inning. The Patriots 3 outs away from taking their second consecutive game over the High Point Rockers and keeping themselves alive in the Atlantic League postseason picture. And to get them across the finish line to record the final 3 outs is one of the newest, actually the newest member of the Somerset Patriots, the right-handed reliever Taylor Wright, who will make his second appearance of this series. Wright came on the mound for the Patriots, made his debut Friday night, tossed a scoreless inning of relief, and struck out a batter. And with Mike Antonini, the team's closer, having thrown 27 pitches last night, allowed 2 runs, but still got the save for the Patriots. Antonini not available for this ballgame, so Somerset turns to the Evansville Otters closer earlier this year. Evansville, of course, in the Frontier League. And Taylor Wright had a tremendous year with the Otters. He was just recently acquired in a trade by the Patriots from the Otters for future considerations, and now Wright will have his first save opportunity as a member of the Somerset Patriots. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 in the order due up for the Rockers, though they have a pinch hitter to begin the inning. Sergi Rosa has stepped in. Power hitting lefty, swings at the first pitch and fouls it off, 0-1. So Sergi Rosa, who has not yet been in the starting lineup in this series against the Patriots, he'll get his first at-bat here, and it comes against the 6'5" Pennsylvania native Taylor Wright. It's an 0-1 count, nobody on, nobody out, bottom of the 9th inning. And the pitch. Rosa swings, bounces it down the first base line. It stays fair. It's fielded by Espinal. He'll take it himself to the bag, and there's 1 away in the bottom of the 9th inning. 1 out, nobody on. That'll bring up Giovanni Alfonso. Taylor Wright, in his time with the Evansville Otters earlier this year, he went 3-0 with a 0.92 ERA, including 18 saves over 38 relief appearances. He's just allowed only 5 earned runs over 48 2/3 innings across the entire year. 5 earned runs allowed. And oh, by the way, an interesting nugget for Wright, this is his first year of professional baseball. 6'5" righty delivers home, and the first pitch is fouled off by Giovanni Alfonso, 0-1. Taylor Wright is a 26-year-old, birth date 11/27/92. 26-year-old, and this is his first year of professional baseball. Played his college ball as an Ivy Leaguer over at Brown University in Rhode Island. 0-1. Alfonso slices it foul down the first base line, 0-2. And after Wright graduated from Brown University, there weren't a lot of professional baseball opportunities available for Wright. His numbers were so-so in his time in college. So, as many Ivy Leaguers do, he left school and pursued a career in finance. but that itch for baseball never quite subsided. 0-2. Splitter taken low. Reaching for it was Alfonso, but he didn't go around. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The itch for Wright never subsided. He wanted to come back to baseball, so he decided to go with the tryout route with some independent teams, and most notably with the Somerset Patriots. And it's worked out well for him. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Alfonso tips one into the glove of Michael Ullman. That's a strikeout from Taylor Wright, and the Rockers are now down to their final out of the ballgame. 2 out, nobody on. We are in the bottom of the 9th inning, and the Patriots are leading 6-3. It'll be up to Jared Mitchell to keep this ballgame alive for the Rockers. A win for Somerset would bring them back within 6 games of the first wild card spot available in the Atlantic League. Still a tough road to climb. A tough road for the Patriots, but still would be alive. First pitch to Mitchell, swung on and missed, 0-1. Their tragic number against the Rockers is 2, which means any loss through the rest of this series would eliminate the Patriots from that first wild card spot. But they won last night under the same pretenses, and they're winning again today, 1 out away, 0-1. Mitchell swings, grounds the ball to first. It stays fair. Espinal gloves, takes it himself to the bag, and that's the ball game. The Somerset Patriots have won 2 games in a row down here at BB&T Point, and today it is a 6-3 win over the High Point Rockers. Taylor Wright earns his first save as a Somerset Patriot. He works a scoreless 1-2-3, bottom of the 9th inning, and Somerset takes game 3 of this 4-game set with a 6-3 final. We'll step aside when we return. The Flemington Department Store postgame show on SPN.TV, 1450 WCTC and WCTCAM.com.
Are you ready for some family fun? Have a ball with everyone. It's a slam and hit. Come on and get patriotic.
The Somerset Patriots are back at TD Bank Ballpark in Bridgewater. It is the most fun you'll have all summer with fireworks, celebrity appearances, and championship baseball. Don't miss out. Get your tickets today.
It's a slam and hit. Come on, get patriotic.
Team, our new hit family of scratch-offs is loaded with chances to win. Imagine Kevin is the game, and Sandra is going to hit it big.
Don't worry, Kevin. I'll be gentle.
Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Picture players across Jersey hitting 200, 500, or 2,000.
Woohoo! Who's next?
I'll hit you.
Go, Bob.
Play the new hit family, loaded with over $163 million in prizes. Because anything can happen in Jersey.
And welcome back to BB&T Point for the Flemington Department Store postgame show, as the Somerset Patriots have defeated the High Point Rockers by a final score of 6-3. Flemington Department Store, the area's best selection of quality clothing, flooring, furniture, and footwear. It's found in our 2-acre showroom located on Route 31 north of the Flemington Circle. Flemington Department Store, it is worth the trip. It's another big win for the Patriots, and it keeps their postseason hopes alive at least for another day. Let's jump right into the highlights. Matt Sergey was on the mound for the High Point Rockers. He worked against Zach Dodson for the Somerset Patriots, and for the third straight game, the Patriots would jump on the board in the top of the first inning. Scott Kelly drew a leadoff walk against Sergey. The next batter was Will Kenger. He too walked, so there were runners at first and second, nobody out. Omar Rosario flew out to center field, and that set the stage for Jimmy Paredes. Here's the pitch. Paredes swings and launches this one deep in the air to right towards the scoreboard, and there it goes! Jimmy Paredes with a 3-run home run in the top of the first inning. It's his 11th home run of the season, and for the third straight game, the Patriots have struck first early. A 3 spot in the top of the first,
A no doubt about it blast towards the top of the scoreboard in right field from Jimmy Paredes, and Somerset leads 3-0.
So the Patriots with an early 3-0 lead, but they were not done in the top of the first inning. After that point, Michael Ullman was hit by a pitch. Edwin Espinal then drew a walk. It was the third walk allowed by Matt Sergey in the inning. And a couple of batters later, with 2 on, Alfredo Rodriguez would add to the Patriots' lead.
Now Rodriguez swings and shoots one into center field. That's a base hit. Ullman's going to be waved home around third. The throw comes home, but it's not in time. Now they'll throw to third, and Espinal caught in a rundown. He is chased down by Michael Russell, and the inning is over. But that's a 2-out RBI single for Alfredo Rodriguez, and it makes it a 4 spot for the Patriots in the top of the first inning. Second straight night in which the Patriots have posted 4 runs in the first. They lead 4-0. We'll head to the bottom of the first.
So Somerset, as you just heard, they score 4 runs for the second straight game in the top of the first inning. It's an early lead. They would later add to that lead in the top of the third inning. With 1 out, Jimmy Paredes reached on a base hit. He stole second. He stole third as well. Michael Ullman struck out, but then Edwin Espinal would make it a 5-0 Patriot lead.
0-2. Swing and a hot shot line drive it to left field. That's a base hit. On a couple of bounces, gets through the left side. Paredes scores from third. That's a 2-out RBI single from Edwin Espinal, and it's now a 5-0 Patriot lead in the top of the third.
So Somerset leading 5-0 at that point, but their 2-out rally in the third inning was not done. Teodoro Martinez with a base hit, and then Alfredo Rodriguez would follow suit.
Alfredo Rodriguez swings, and he shoots a base hit into right field. Espinal is going to be waved around third. Schaefer up with the ball. His throw comes home, and it's offline, and a head-first dive into home. Espinal is safe. That's a 2-out RBI single for Alfredo Rodriguez, and now a 6 spot for the Patriots. They lead 6-0 in the third.
So Somerset comfortably ahead at that point, and it wound up being enough offense as Zach Dodson impressed on the mound for the Patriots. In the bottom of the third, the Rockers would get 2 on the board on a 2-out, 2-run triple from Quincy Lattimore. It made it a 6-2 ball game, but Dodson would settle down, worked a scoreless fourth, worked a 1-2-3 6-pitch bottom of the fifth. And then in the sixth, the Rockers would get another run back. There was 2 out, nobody on. Tyler Ladendorf reached on an error, a fielding error by Jimmy Paredes at third base. He then stole second, advanced to third on a wild pitch, and scored from third base on a Zach Dodson balk. That brought home the run. It was an unearned run charged against Dodson, made it a 6-3 ball game, and it also ended the afternoon for Dodson, who went 6 innings, allowed 3 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. The Patriots would hand the ball off to their bullpen the rest of the way. Nate Rowe allowed a couple of base runners in the 7th, but worked out of a jam to keep the Rockers off the scoreboard by striking out Hector Gomez and getting Quincy Lattimore to pop out to second with runners at second and third. Jeff Kinley then a 1-2-3 8th, and Taylor Wright, the newest member of the Somerset Patriots, came on for his first save opportunity in the bottom of the 9th inning. He worked a 1-2-3 frame, including a strikeout, ended the ball game, and clinched a 6-3 Patriot win. 6 runs, 10 hits, 3 errors, and 7 runners left on base for the Patriots. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and 7 runners left on base for the Rockers. Zach Dodson is your winning pitcher. He improves to 3-2. Matt Sergey takes the loss after allowing 6 runs, all earned on 6 hits and 3 walks over just 3 innings. He drops to 3-3. The Rockers use 5 different relief pitchers in this ballgame. None of them give up a run, but the save goes to Patriot righty Taylor Wright, his first save in a Somerset uniform. In a ballgame that took 2 hours and 27 minutes to conclude in front of an announced crowd of 2,077 fans. With the win, Somerset's overall record bumps up to 66-67. They have won 2 games in a row down here at BB&T Point. Meanwhile, the High Point Rockers fall to 72-61. Let's check out the out-of-town scoreboard around the Atlantic League. 1 game has gone final. That helps out the Patriots. The Lancaster Barnstormers, they defeat the York Revolution by a final score of 5-3, a ball game that took just over 3 hours in front of a very strong crowd at Clipper Magazine Stadium. So that helps out Somerset, who is chasing York for a second wild card spot. And then the Sugarland Skeeters, they came from behind, and they are currently leading the New Britain Bees. 3 runs in the top of the 9th inning for the Skeeters have put them ahead of the Bees 6-3. That ball game is now in the bottom of the 9th inning. So Sugarland in position to finish off that ball game, and a win for the Skeeters would certainly help out the Patriots as well. It would bring Sugarland closer towards the first place in the second half Freedom Division standings. They entered today trailing the Revs by 4 games. So both of those scores helping the Patriots, and it's the Long Island Ducks who are very close to clinching a second-half Liberty Division championship. They might actually do it today with a win. I'll have to confirm that. But it is the Ducks leading the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs 5-3. That one in the top of the 9th inning. So the up to the second standings in the wild card for the Patriots. With their win and the High Point Rocker loss today, Somerset is now 6 games out of that first wild card spot, and there are 7 games remaining in the 2019 regular season. So still an uphill battle for the Patriots, but they remain alive with another big win today. Meanwhile, the York Revolution have lost, so the Patriots have gained a game on the Revs, and they are now 5 back for that second wild card spot. And the New Britain Bees seem primed to lose as well, which means that the Patriots would be just 1 game behind the Bees after today. New Britain still ahead of them in the wild card standings. So still a lot to work out, but the main thing to take away from today, the Patriots, their playoff hopes have remained alive with a big win over the Rockers, and they got help, specifically in the Freedom Division with the York Revolution losing, and the Sugar Land Skeeters certainly in a position to win their ball game today. Our next broadcast and our final broadcast at BB&T Point this season will take place tomorrow. It'll be a 6:30 p.m. first pitch. Tyler Cloyd on the mound for the Patriots against Joe Van Meter for the Rockers. Our coverage on SPN.TV as well as 1450 WCTC takes off at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. A big thank you to Mike Lawrence, who ran our boards at our WCTC studios in Somerset all afternoon long, as well as a thank you to the entire High Point Rockers video production team for lending us their video once again for today's broadcast on our SPN.TV feed. But that'll do it for us from High Point, North Carolina. Again, your final score, it is the Patriots over the High Point Rockers 6-3. For everyone involved with the broadcast, my name is Mark Schwartz. Again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Have a pleasant rest of your Sunday evening, everybody. Good night.
You've been listening to Somerset Patriots Baseball. Stay with WCTC as we present Patriots games throughout the Atlantic League season. The new Talk Radio 1450 WCTC and WCTC